Milk Crate Marauder.
By the way, Pat Cooper is going to come in and play the gossip game with Mike Walker today. Pat Cooper, you and Pat Cooper mixing it up yesterday, Robin. Pat Cooper's on the air. Hey, Pat.
Yeah.
What do you say, buddy?
Cooper?
Wow. Who's this?
Howard.
Howard, let me ask you a question.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Pat.
Any more to you? I got a guy called me up and played me a tape.
Yes.
That somebody called you a couple of weeks ago that I badmouthed you. And I'm saying, wait a minute.
I didn't entertain it.
No, I didn't say you did.
Okay.
But I'm only angry at your lady friend over there.
Who's that?
Robin.
She said...
You talking about Angie?
This is the greatest.
She said there's some people you can't do enough for.
I didn't mean you.
And I got news for you. Hey, Robin, when's the last time you picked up a check? When's the last time you ever discovered anybody or gave anybody anything to make a remark like that? Are you nuts? You gotta be ashamed of yourself.
I didn't.
Some people you can't do enough for. What?
No.
Let me ask you something.
Sometimes when
Howard's done a lot of nice things, and I think I've contributed to that program with my heart. Good, better, and different. But when you turn around and throw an ad-lib like that, I'm saying, wait a minute. You think I got nothing but time to badmouth people? I'm a man, for crying out loud. I make mistakes like everybody else, but I don't want to be put in that situation.
Pat.
Yeah, Pat. Let's Pat.
For a second, if it were true, might it not seem that way? And I was only going by what the guy said.
Why did you call me, Robin?
If that were the case,
why did you call me?
Maybe you can't do enough for some people.
Excuse me, darling. Why something like that...
not say Robin is mistaken? Let me call her up and tell her she is mistaken.
Oh, sweetheart, you are mistaken.
All right, there you go.
But
I'm sorry, I was mistaken.
Someone just played the tape for me, and I'm flabbergasted. I'm saying, what did I ever do to... I don't understand how stupid... You know, Howard, let me ask you something.
What's in the air today?
Is this bad-mouthing you?
Where have you been? How come you haven't been on the show lately? What are you busy with?
I'm ready to go.
Oh, you are?
I'm ready to go and bite your face.
I can't wait till he gets here.
Oh, man.
Wow.
There were some things going on behind the scenes, and I had heard some stories. And then when people called up and said they heard Pat bad-mouthing us, I reacted.
Well, I know.
That is a bad thing.
We'll take it up with Pat when he comes in. I know I heard...
It's just too bad. I'll let the chips fall where they may.
Because Gary came to me and said, hey, Pat called up. He's doing the Imus show. Right? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I said, oh, really? And I said, it's kind of weird. I said, not that... Listen, Pat's a great entertainer. Pat can go do any show he wants. I said, but, I know for many years Imus was on the radio before we got here. And I didn't see Imus ever asking Pat to come on. And as soon as I started having Pat on, Imus had to have Pat on. And it was just like, if you wanted to throw...
Well, the point is, I know Pat's whole history with this show.
Right. So I know that's what you were reacting to when you said some people you can't do enough for.
And that wasn't the only thing. When Pat called to inform Gary of the fact that he was going to do the Imus show, he started screaming at Gary. Like there was a problem with it right from the very beginning.
Right. Like Gary didn't say anything. We never said don't do it.
Screaming.
You don't have to ask our permission. It's just maybe it's a kind of thing you say, hey, there's a loyalty there. But, okay, listen. Everybody does their own thing. I don't say no. Right. What?
Let's qualify here. When we say Pat is screaming,
right.
Pat always screams.
Right.
But I'll be really upfront. What happened was Pat said, listen, I'm going to do this thing, and I'm really sorry. And I paused for a minute because that's so un-Pat-like. Mm-hmm. And then before I could even think of anything to say, he goes, you know what? I'm not sorry. I got to live my own life. But that's just how Pat talks.
Right. So he's not sorry.
But it's like, who's arguing with him? He's arguing with himself.
Right. But I think in my mind, I think he knew that it would be something that would bother us. But I would...
Nah, it doesn't bother me. I mean, listen, Imus is such a loser. I mean...
really, is he doing himself any good?
Yeah. But, it's the kind of thing where it'd be nice if Pat called up and said, hey, Imus called and asked me to do the show, and I know why he's asking me. Because I go on your show and I kill, and he gets jealous and all that kind of stuff.
Or continue to promote yourself on this show.
Right.
Regardless of what you're doing.
Right, like for that particular event that he had, where he felt he had to go there, I would have gladly put him here to do it.
Right, we've never really declined having Pat, I don't think.
No.
Pretty much, we always love having him here.
He's always been good about spacing himself out. He's not a glum.
Right.
There's a lot of good things you can say about Pat.
Right. In fact, Pat actually, he's really cool that way.
But it's hard.
No, Pat gets mad if he feels that club owners are abusing his relationship with us.
Right.
So he says, he decides...
I didn't see Imus knocking on Pat's door for 100 years.
Not at all.
You know what I mean? And when I got to New York, I was a huge Pat Cooper fan, and You could say that maybe I introduced Pat to a whole new audience. I know Pat disagrees with that.
Don't say it to him.
No, because he hates to hear that. And I'm not taking credit. The guy said the only reason I have Pat on is because he's funny.
He's a funny guy.
I'm not doing charity work. I told him that.
He's here.
Uh-oh.
And speaking of, pick up a check, when has he picked up a check?
Oh, he's giving back checks. I think that's what he's making reference to. If he doesn't like, if you go up to him and you say you didn't like his show, he'll give you back your check. I don't need your money.
We can only pray he's not listening right now. I mean, I'll get into it with him, but I know it won't be a civilized discussion.
And we're not looking to argue with Pat.
No, I'm not. I don't. You see, that's where he gets me wrong. I'm just saying, hey, listen, if you really wanted to think the situation through.
If somebody's mistaken about something, if you're reacting to a bit of information, why call up and immediately scream at the person, what the hell is wrong with you? Say, Robin, you made a mistake.
And I know if I was Pat, I would say, hey, listen, you have a lot of other comedians on. Why don't you just have me on? I'll be the one comedian. I know what he's thinking. And listen, he's got to get exposure wherever he can get it. But I figure, in morning radio,
this must be the play.
This is the place. Let's be honest. But I didn't come down on him. I didn't ban him from the show or give him a hard time about it. But I know
Pat gets a lot more latitude from us because he's been, doing it for a long time, and he's his own guy.
Yeah, it's no big deal. But I know that's what Robin was reacting to. Some people you can't do enough for.
And it wasn't the first time I've said it about Pat. If he must know the truth.
Pat might be the reason Letterman's heart isn't working. And Pat's probably happy Letterman's heart isn't working.
A new slot opening in show.
Right. Because Pat will get that job. Face it, we like Pat because he's crazy.
He's a great guest no matter what.
Yeah.
But he's difficult to deal with.
You want to bring Pat in now?
I think we should.
Might as well. We got a great setup here.
Let him out of the kennel.
Right.
Because he must be eating through the door.
Yeah, he's like
probably gnawing at the door.
Like pulling up that door to let the lions in.
All right, let him in. This is Pat Cooper, everybody. How old is Pat? Uh-oh.
70-something.
Can you imagine how...
Hello.
Can you imagine how he must have yelled when he was 20 years old?
I would not have even
Happy
been
New
in
Year,
the same
Pat.
room with him when he lost his temper. It's funny.
Pat, you didn't hear our discussion before you came in, did you?
Excuse me?
You seem too happy to hear our discussion before you came in.
Guys asked me stupid. I'm freezing my ass off, and he's asking me stupid.
Sit down, then. Good. Thank God you didn't hear it. Thank God you didn't hear the
They
discussion.
think I got the inside track on you.
Right. How you doing?
I'm fine. I'm alive.
Right.
What happened to the chair here?
No, I was saying to Robin.
Yeah.
I understood why you argued with Robin yesterday.
No, you don't.
Yeah, because...
Hey, Sheila.
No, I don't. That's true, I don't.
It's called the...
No. I said... And I know what Robin was reacting to. Remember when she said, some people you can't do enough for?
No, play the tape.
No, I did. I just played it.
And what happened?
I listened to it.
Am I wrong or right?
You're wrong.
What? No,
You're right and you're wrong. No, you're right and you're wrong.
Become your lawyer.
See, you don't know something. Robin was saying some people can't do enough. She was
She
reacting...
referred to me, too, because I'm one of those people.
But let me explain it to you, Robin, if you don't mind.
You're admitted to being one of those people.
Me? No. I'm a giver, honey. A giver. When's the last time you picked up a check?
Let me ask you, let me get into this.
When's the last time you did a benefit?
It was in... What month was that?
Yeah, what
October.
month? I do a benefit every day, sweetheart.
Yeah, for who?
For everybody.
What is the benefit today?
Because everything. My benefit is coming here. That's my benefit.
No, did you do a benefit today?
No, this is it.
This is
it.
benefit.
No, what happened was I think Robin was reacting to the fact that a couple of weeks ago, Gary came to us and said, hey, Pat called up and said he's doing the Imus show.
Right.
So, I said, listen, Pat can do whatever show he wants.
It's part of my business.
Part of your business.
You did Larry King, didn't you? Larry King.
Right.
You all got to do what's called maneuvering.
Right. So I said, if you really wanted to analyze it, I said, you could make the argument.
No. Was I nice enough to call?
Yes.
Was I nice enough to call?
You don't even have to call.
That's all.
You don't even have to.
By the way, Sam Candace is dead. You still got the picture? Give me a break.
Come on. Someone's got to remember him. What?
I remember him.
You are so hostile.
He's not here to defend himself.
I saw it the other day on they showed his life.
Innocent.
One more time, I'm going to get cramps.
You don't like Innocent.
I don't dislike him. I don't understand. This is not a god. This guy don't walk on water. It's over.
Right.
Let's go on to other things. must get a puppet.
No, I like remembering Kinnison.
I'm kidding.
You know, you like to remember
I
him,
loved
too.
him. I really
I
did.
can't
did
wait
like
to
it.
ask him about the Andy Kaufman movie.
Did you see Andy Kaufman movie? Why don't they make a movie about you?
You know why I won't see the Andy Kaufman movie?
Why?
Because during the Christmas holidays, they showed 9 specials on this pain in the ass.
That is true.
Why should I go to the movie?
Right.
Everyone I talk
They've been
to...
showing and showing.
You are right.
They showed it on slides.
Right.
You go to a library.
No, in all seriousness, Pat is right. I was talking to somebody the other day. They said, I went to see Man in the Moon, and to tell you the truth, the A&E special was better.
Absolutely.
I saw 20 specials,
There was an
and it's the same show.
But on
It was
Christmas
A&E.
time.
Right.
Time they picked.
Right.
And people who didn't really know and thought he was a Looney Tune. They didn't think this guy had talent. They
You didn't think you like a guy who tells jokes.
I thought this man was very, very bright, but I thought he went over the edge a little bit. But then again, get back.
Not your style of comedy.
That's my style of comedy. I only
You have your own style. All right, all right.
Let's get back
Do
to
they do
Mary
shows
Happy
about you on A&E?
He is in a niche by himself.
Have they ever done a show about you on A&E? I mean, you're a well-known comic. Why not?
My friend.
What, are you going to wait for you to die?
Absolutely.
That's what Pat's problem is.
And asked to write a book for the last 3 years. I don't want to do it. I got no time.
Really? You're that busy.
And who cares?
He's too busy yelling at me.
Right.
I never yell at
Why don't you fake your death? That would be great.
Ooh,
I've been faking it for
see what
years.
No one
happens.
cared. Listen,
Get
Pat.
back to the point.
Okay, here's the point.
All right.
And I don't, you got to listen to me.
I will.
All right. So one could make the argument if they wanted to.
Right.
But you might say to yourself, look, in morning radio, Imus was on for years.
Right.
Never called Pat Cooper. You never
Yes,
think
he
to say-
did. No. Let me tell you. I'll tell you how many times I did it. So
Before I got to New York radio?
No. I'm sorry.
Okay, let me just say something.
But I
Let me
did
just
it
say
4
something.
times in 8 years.
All right. Okay, I understand. And I'm not putting you down for it.
Nobody said.
Listen to me. But you might say,
Okay,
okay,
here
listen.
comes the acting now.
Howard Stern loves Pat Cooper, always did.
And that's-
when I got to New York radio, I said to my producer at the time, could you get in touch with Pat Cooper? This guy's something else.
Right.
He's wild.
Gotta talk.
He's wild on the Tom Snyder show. He's a great guy. Great guest. And no, you're a fun guest. And I took you and put you on. I'll tell you why I put you on. You were good. I never did a charity case. I did it because you're a funny guy and I kept having you on. The reason I can get rid of you is because you're funny. All right? I should have thrown you off years ago, but I can't. All right. You earn your keep.
I earned my keep.
You do. You earn your keep. You're a funny man. No one says no. You're the elder statesman of
That's the
comedy.
point,
All right. But you might say to yourself, look, this Imus, this bastard, he was on the radio all these years, never once picked up the phone and called me.
Absolutely.
This guy's Stern. He's on against him in the morning. Stern calls me. He has me on regularly. There's not a time I ever said, don't come on. When you tell me you got something to say, I put you right on.
I didn't say you didn't.
Right. And you say to yourself, you know what? Not that I owe anything to Stern, but
Yes, I do.
I don't like
to a point.
I mean,
but the reason you do these things, I'm in show business. Give me a break. I gotta do everything.
So why not come here?
Keep quiet and let me talk to this guy.
And Imus is a scumbag.
Look,
You know
I don't know
that.
the man from Adam.
Really?
I only know the man when I go into the studio. That's it. Like, people think I know you. They say, what happened?
We just know each other on the
Excuse
air.
me a minute. What happened to this? I said, listen to me. They asked me about your marriage.
Right,
All right?
go ahead. It's
They
very
said,
painful.
what's the color? I said, blue. What do I know? It's none of my business.
right.
I don't even know where the man lives.
It's a
I
horror
don't see the
thing.
man on the street.
Right, we
What
never
do
get together.
I got a call from the Globe.
Right, the Globe.
And I said, my friends, I don't know. Do me a favor. And I ran away. I don't even know. And I don't know. It's none of my business. I do know why you left, and I do know why the whole story is. You want me to give you my scenario?
you do?
Oh,
Well,
absolutely.
wait. Let's say something first.
No.
You
before
do
I
not
forget.
know why I left.
I'm not going to
Wait a
tell you why.
minute.
You're going to guess.
I know.
You're going to guess.
He knows.
I know.
What you think you know? Let's hear what you know.
Would I open my mouth unless I didn't know?
Go ahead and say it.
Unless you didn't know.
What is she getting on my hair?
You really don't know.
Do me a favor, shave your legs for crying out loud. Here's what I tell you.
You could be my new
A week
therapist.
before you went away with
A
the
week before you
situation.
went away.
Go ahead. What are you talking about?
Wait a minute.
What week?
A man called Geraldo split with his wife.
Oh, right. Okay, go ahead.
Right. A week later, Howard Stern splits with his wife. So the two of you are making an enchilada. I think you're both gay. That's my scenario.
I'm going out with Geraldo.
That's it.
In other words, you really don't know, and you don't care.
I don't care.
You don't care. You're never going to say to me what happened.
No, I don't care.
So when the Globe called you to ask you what happened, you said, I don't even know.
No, they got very, the people have come got very indignant. And I said, look, I'm going to tell you again. Stop busting my chops. I don't know. And I hung up the phone. That's the end of it.
They think you and I hang out
Now,
somewhere.
when I walk down the street, they say, hey, what's the story with Howard? I said, I don't know, and don't bust my chops. Now I get the bad rap that I rapped you. That's not a rap.
Forget that. I don't know if you bad rap me or not.
No, I didn't. So come on.
Okay, all right.
But the point is, I had a conversation
She was
with
talking.
Gary.
She was talking about the Imus thing. She told some people.
And
you can't
Gary
do it
told me about the phone conversation with you.
Yeah.
And that's what I was actually objecting to. Not doing the Imus show, your phone conversation with Gary.
What was my phone conversation with Gary?
Gary's interpretation
Oh, hey, boy.
of you.
The ice skates on water.
Let me hear it. What was Gary's interpretation?
He was like, Pat's, a wild man.
Well, let Gary take
Did I
it.
say something wrong to you?
No, this is how the conversation went, and I'll tell you exactly how I heard it, and I don't think you have a problem with it.
Oh.
You called me up and you said, Gary, it's Pat. Listen, I got to tell you, I just want to let you know, it's a courtesy.
Yeah.
I'm going to do the Imus show.
Right.
And then you said, I'm sorry, and then you paused for a minute. You go, you know what? I'm not sorry. That's what I got to do, and that's what I'm doing.
That's right. And what am I apologizing for?
Exactly.
That's the first one.
No, you felt bad. You felt bad because you know I'm your pal, and I put you on here because I backed you from the beginning.
Why back me where? Off a cliff?
You were, listen, you could make the argument I exposed you to the new audience.
Don't I ever have something to do with my life?
Yes.
You have all the things to do with your life.
What's going on?
But you don't do this show for the fun of it.
Oh, no, I just do it to clean my toes. What do I do
You
it for?
do it because it's good exposure.
Everything is good exposure. Slides are good exposure. Walking down the street is good exposure.
Well,
You
then
gotta
do
be
that.
exposed. Listen, you know why I sustained all these years? Because I'm out there. I'm always out there. I do everybody.
You do whatever you are out there.
They call me from San Francisco. I
Right.
do it at 2 o'clock in the morning because it's great PR. You got to be in show business, not in show off. That's the difference. You asked me to come at 7:15.
But you
What time
are
would I
a
come
show
in?
You know why Imus has you on? Because he knows that.
What are?
Look at this.
You
What?
are
What?
show off.
I'm in show off.
You are.
Oh, you're in show off. I'm in show business.
No, but in business, show business,
Go ahead.
sometimes in business you can
You have
choose,
relationships.
and say, hey, somebody took care of me, I'm going to take care of them.
What's the end of the world? Did I create an end of the world?
You did not.
All right.
You have to do what you have to do.
You gotta do it. When you come out with something, done a movie or whatever, you gotta promote it.
Right.
Whether you like the person or not, that's one thing. Has to do with another. You have to. What is that airplane going up and down in your damn set?
That's just my screensaver on my computer. You should have your own cooking show. The way you carry on, you would be
They
fantastic.
don't even need a range.
No, I did a pilot. Already called me. Oh, shit. Very happy.
Right, so enough of that. That's why Robin said, that's why she said, some people you can't do enough for.
But she was including me.
Right.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, yeah, she meant you.
She can't include me.
She wasn't
That's
including
not
anyone
true,
else.
Because I am out.
The Imus reference.
Who calls you all the time?
You.
I correct. So listen, Cat, when nobody, this is what I did. So you don't hear from us.
You got to admit, Imus would never have called you unless he heard you on my show. And you know that. You know that's true.
We're not
You know that's
saying
true.
no.
All right. Okay.
My friend, listen, are we over here to get merit?
No. I'm just
It's
telling
a
you.
job.
Maybe something you want to remember. That's all.
Every once in a while, however, I do think you resent this program.
Who?
You.
You know there's something wrong with you. Don't get afraid. Take care of your
All right, let's move on. JD, you're on the air with the great Pat Cooper. By the way, Pat must be appearing somewhere.
No.
You're not?
I'm going to Florida next week, that's all.
What are you doing? You with the family?
No, I'm going to go to work. I just came back from the
Where
holidays.
is your wife and family? You don't even see them. You're like me. You're separated. They're coming in?
Separated.
You're not?
I got grandkids. That's my future.
It is.
And my wife and family. That's my future. The grandkids, that's the end of it. It's over for me. Finito.
Finito.
Yeah, who is this, JD?
JD, go ahead. You're on with Pat Cooper.
How you doing? Good morning, Al.
Right.
Listen, I never even heard of this bozo until he came on your show.
Oh, now I'm a bozo? Listen to me, Sonny. Why don't you do it just... Stop playing with your brains, will you?
No, you're not here in the studio.
Bozo. You're a bozo. Right? I love these guys. You know what they do? They read the paper once a month. They go, oh, gee, there, look how you spell the.
One thing about Pat Cooper is a tremendous history in show business.
Yeah, thank you very much.
To reduce him to a bozo.
Hey, listen to me. Now, go back to sleep, you idiot.
Never shuts up.
Go back to sleep, you idiot. When you got time to come out of your cocoon.
All right.
How do you
Okay.
find these people?
I don't know. Yes.
You know, I got to tell you, because our general manager's here.
Yes.
You know, we've always heard the stories. Pat even told us himself about how, if he doesn't like the way something went, he'll give the check back.
Right.
I found out from Tom, he once gave Tom a check back. He performed for us.
Oh, Tom
And he gave
loved
Tom the
it.
money back.
Really?
Yeah.
What? No, explain that to me. You're a performer. You make your living.
I don't want nothing from anybody.
You were hired to do something? What were you hired to do?
It was a show.
It was the K-Rock Comedy Line. And I remember there was a little bit of talk because there was a fight that night, and Pat's set was a little bit shorter than Tom expected because Pat wanted to go see the fight. But Tom doesn't remember whether Tom asked or Pat just gave the check back.
That's right. I always do that.
Hold on. You gave it back what? It's like kind of a thing like, hey, I'm going to...
I did Annex.
You feel you weren't funny that night?
No. You know the Annex magazine?
Learning Annex?
Yes.
Okay. I did a seminar for 2 hours. I said, send a check to the St. Jude thing in town.
Oh, that's true. But why would you return the check to
I don't want it because it doesn't matter. What's the big
You
deal?
didn't want the check, or you thought you did a bad job?
No.
You feel things didn't go well?
No, I just says, hey, good, thanks anyway.
You wanted to give him a gift, a freebie.
No, I didn't think that I was supposed to get paid for that anyway. It was like you go there, you say a few minutes, you go home. I got to get paid for everything you do. I don't do that.
Oh, well, here's Tom. Tom, you must have. You finally met a man you could fall in love with.
There's a man that doesn't matter, bozo.
No, honorable man.
Yeah.
Pat was supposed to do 20 minutes. It was a comedy riot.
Right.
It was the year you played Gary, I think, in ping pong.
Yes.
And Pat did 5 minutes. He wanted to run out and get to a fight
Right.
like 10 minutes and said, forget it, it's on me.
That's right.
Well, all right, you're a gentleman. That's been documented.
I've been, my friend.
You've always been a
You
gentleman.
don't know me on the streets. You don't know me everyday life. I could fill this room with people that know me. You don't really know me.
Let's do that. One of
Well, I'm
these
gonna-
days,
you know
get
what?
a bunch of people.
Sure, what are you running?
Would you be against me filling the room with people who know you? No, you would not. You would not.
I would come here with
Who
flags.
should we get?
Get anybody.
Give us
People that
that.
know me.
People that know you.
Yeah.
But how are we going to find
Freddie Roman?
Oh, Freddie Roman's a friend. That's
Yes.
hey,
All right.
hey, the Friars sucks. Give me I don't go belong there no more.
You don't belong to the Friars Club. For those of you out of town don't know, the Friars Club
Yeah, it's a con job.
is a club where comics and people in show business congregate.
90% is no more show business. People out of show business. It's a big joke now. It got more political than the president election coming up. It's more political. They just got rid of a guy called Kenny Greengrass who ran the 2 shows for the comedy show.
Right.
He did a great job. Now they got rid of this poor guy, which is such a shame.
You have been a Friar for years.
I was the best. There's nobody better than me. Give me a break.
Why did you quit?
I quit. First of all, the Jerry Stiller thing was a couple of months ago.
Right.
I refused to do that because I said, hey, all you want Pat Cooper to do is close the show. But when it comes to the Waldorf Astoria where they have Ted Turner, Elizabeth Taylor, I'm not invited to this. I'm not good enough for that. But Joy Behar is. Oh, Joy Behar is. Because Joy Behar is the maven now.
Yeah,
When she lost ABC Radio, nobody in the Friars talked to her. The minute she got the View, they're all up at the zoo now.
Right.
So now she's the maven. In other words, I can't wear a tuxedo and be
You're not
funny.
good enough.
No, that's what. So they're prejudiced toward my talent. I told them to kiss
Did
my
you tell them that you're quitting?
I told a couple of people I don't belong no more, and they know.
Did they say to you, we want
They
you
don't
back?
care. They don't give a damn. You know when they give a damn? When they need you, then they call you. I mean, Freddie Roman and Alan Keith should turn around and protect the guy that put the 2 great shows on for the Comedy Channel. But neither one has the balls to turn around and say, hey, we're hurting this guy. This is wrong. It's politics. You think they were running for a $90 million job. They're all phonies. They're all out of baloney. That's why I don't want to go there no more.
Wow.
Are they in charge of getting Kenny Greengrass?
Who? Kenny Greengrass is the guy that put on the 2 shows.
But I'm saying, Freddie has no say in that?
Freddie don't talk. Freddie's over there gutter cleaning his teeth. What the hell do I know what Freddie's doing?
Nobody stuck up for you.
Not you,
Not for me,
him.
for my friend.
Freddie Greengrass.
Kenny. Not
Kenny.
What is this?
And you stood up for Kenny Greengrass. Is that what you're doing?
He sends out a written state that we should sign to try to get this guy back. Kenny, if you listen to me, I'm just screwing him. They don't need you. You're too smart for your height.
All right.
You understand?
Now, weren't you also a chairman of a national campaign to free Sophia Loren from jail?
Yes. I
Wasn't
was
that
on
true?
Mulberry Street, but the day it rained like hell, I got drenched.
How many years ago was that?
Oh, God, who knows?
What, when she had her tax problem?
But wait a minute, tax fraud. But wait a minute, I wound up on the front
What's she
page.
in jail for?
I wound up on the front page of the Times.
Right.
I swear to God, there I am on Mulberry Street.
You care about Sophia Loren.
Wait a minute, but the Italian people are out there and they go, Patsy, police will come in, they're going to get pneumonia, you know, they go out there, it's raining, don't worry about it, Gilo's fat shit. So I got soaked and wet, but I tried.
You know, when Pat explains something, it's so still unclear.
No.
It's unbelievable. All right, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, I work over at Umberto's Clam House. I'm a waiter.
Love Umberto's.
And one day I was over there and I said, hey, Pat, thank God for Howard or else I never would have heard of you. And he got up, took a napkin, and he started choking me.
Stop it.
Why did you choke the guy? Was that a true story?
The last time I went to Umberto's,
You smashed a bottle over your head?
He threw a bottle up over my head.
You threw a bottle.
A little pumpkin.
Is that true?
I thought it was Captain Lou Albano hit me. Captain Lou.
Is that true?
No.
You choked the guy?
Oh, come on, Pat.
I don't choke anybody.
Pat, you know you took a napkin, you wrapped it around. The owner came out to have to throw hot water on it.
Oh, how
Sounds true to me.
Yes.
Roy, you're on the air. Go ahead. With the great Pat Cooper.
And that didn't make the paper.
Right. Right. Go ahead, Roy.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Hey, Pat, I think you're really great. You are a pisser, my friend.
Thank you.
Hey,
But Howard, you know, the worst part about all this whole thing is him going on Imus's show, there ain't going to be anybody listening anyway.
No, I know that. And I listen, look, I'm not even saying that Pat shouldn't do Imus's show. He can do what he wants. It's just that maybe it would have been cool because, you know, I always have Pat on.
But I called. What about calling?
Yeah, you don't have to call. Calling didn't make it any better.
I wanted to be nice. So let me at least say, because you know what would happen next day? So you didn't even have the DC to call. I called. And I didn't have to, but I did. That's called respect.
Right. All right. Well, that's all right. Listen.
It's not here. All you do is laugh.
Why are you screaming at me if all I do is laugh?
Because you keep laughing. That's all you do.
Mike, you're on the air.
Mike, you're on the air.
Hello?
Yes. Go ahead. Talk to Pat Cooper. By the way, Pat isn't appearing anywhere. He just came in to say hello.
I'm appearing in Florida.
Appearing in Florida. Where on Florida? Where are you appearing?
No, I'm doing the condos next week.
Yes.
10 days.
What is it like to appear in a condo?
Wait a minute. And then I'm doing, February, I'm doing concerts, 6 in the cities of Florida all around.
What is the age group of the audience? Is it very old?
They're dead.
Like dead. They're dead. They just stand. They can barely breathe.
That's disrespect. They're the nicest, finest people. They love to laugh. And if you can't make those people laugh, you're dead.
These are people, of course, who were your fans when you were back in your 20s.
I don't know if they're my fans or not. I just know one thing. They're very courteous to me. They always pack the place when I go there.
Yeah.
And don't forget, I'm not Jewish. And they support me, which is such a nice compliment.
Are they all Jewish?
Yeah.
99%, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
If you see an Italian there, you're either in Italy or you're dead.
All right. Yes, you're on the air.
Yeah, Howard. I'm just calling because I think that Pat is kind of ungrateful.
Yeah, all right, here we go.
There's a large percentage of people that just know Pat strictly from your show.
That's
right,
true.
that's true. Absolutely true.
And I think
grab your ass.
We won't say no.
And I think he knows that Imus is probably like your number one adversary, not really in ratings-wise, but just...
What I got no time for adversary. What am I, a referee here? Give me a break. The both of them are making millions of dollars. I'm over here. I can't make a quarter. Give me a break.
You're a wealthy man, but don't pretend you are a multi-millionaire.
I ain't making a quarter.
No, but you're a multi-millionaire. Isn't that true?
Oh, I got more than you'll ever have.
Really?
Oh, absolutely. There's not even a question. What?
You have that much money?
What? You're not even in my league.
Are you serious?
You asked me a question.
What are you worth?
Maybe 100 million.
Really?
Absolutely. What are you looking at me for? What, you think I'm stupid?
100 million?
Easy. Without batting an eye.
Absolutely.
Without batting an eye.
How did you get $100 million?
Because my investments over the years.
Wow.
What, do you think I'm stupid?
What did you invest in?
I invested everything.
Every dime?
Anything. My accountant told me I invested.
Tell us. What did you invest in?
Stocks.
Right.
I bought
Were you in all the new technology stuff?
Here's the lawyer.
$100 million.
I bought property in Vegas when they called it dirt. Now they call it land.
Right.
I bought about 75 acres in Vegas. And you know what that was worth? I bought it in 1963. I bought it for $3. You know what's worth today? Millions.
Really?
Absolutely. And I got news for you. If Jerry Vale would have listened to me, and Sergio would have listened to me, and all the big stars would have listened to me, we would have bought where the Excalibur's laying on. They wanted $4 million for that property. The guy sold it for $28 million, and the hotel bought it for $100 million.
You said to Jerry Vale, let's buy this property.
I said, Jerry Vale, I said to all the guys,
Sergio Franchi,
Tony Fields, God love us all. I said, yeah. They said, well, I'm an opening act. How dare you tell us stars what to do? So they turned around now, you know what they're doing? They're playing the violin, and some guy turned around and made a ton of money on that one property.
You didn't get in on that.
No, but it's okay. Hey, you can't have everything. You know what I did? You know what I did? I did it on my own.
You know what you are? You are the Bill Gates of comedy.
Wow. Bill Gates of comedy.
Well, yeah.
Can I ask you a question, Pat? How old are you? You're like
I'm 70.
You're 70. If you have all that money, why do you work so much?
I'm not working. This is fun. You're working.
No, but you still work a lot.
He enjoys it.
No, not as much as I used to. I cut down a lot. You know what? I got to...
Are you stopping? Are you stopping to smell the roses?
I smelled them.
Yeah, right.
I smelled them.
Any chance you'll merge with CBS? I mean, everyone's merging.
I may merge with you.
$100 million. My God. What's that like to have that kind of money?
You know what? It don't mean nothing. Let me explain to you why.
It just makes him, able to say...
Explain. There's a woman.
Right.
Woman knows.
You've got big bucks.
2 horses in a stable. So
do you think most people realize you're worth $100 million?
Yes, everybody does.
Everyone knows.
Absolutely.
Right.
Because anyone that knows me over the years knows that I say...
I mean, you're a testament to hard work, just taking the pennies you were paid and
having
investing.
Having a great accountant for 35 years.
Who is your accountant?
All in, out in California. Had him since 1961 or 2.
I am proud of
They
you.
said, shut up, listen to me, and you never have to work a day in your life. And the only thing I worry about, they go to Argentina, then we got big problems.
Right.
Well, I'm proud of you, Pat. I'm proud of you because I didn't think there was one relationship you could maintain.
You did well as a captain.
Let's talk about her relationship. Does she have a relationship?
Yes.
You know how many people think she's gay? They tell me she's gay. What do I know? Do I go to sleep?
You don't answer that
I
question.
say she loves a horse, so you take it from there.
Right.
What the hell?
You don't know what she loves.
Absolutely.
Right. Well, that's nice of you. You don't pretend to know anyone's personal life.
I don't know anybody. I got my own trouble. You know what I got to do?
Bob, go ahead.
Hey, Pat.
Yeah.
You got nothing to say about any other comedian on the goddamn show, man. And wait a minute, Andre, the Dunkin' Donuts people are here. Leave the button alone. You got to the other comedians on the show if you want respect from everybody else.
What did he say?
I have no idea what he's talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
Look at the crowd I draw.
Now, go ahead. Come on, make an intelligent comment for Pat Cooper, a man who's worked in show business 50 years.
It's worth $100 million.
Right, and worth $100 million.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
what's your
Casey.
JC, coffee, please, with sugar and cream.
Yeah, hurry up.
You know, what am I, stranger?
Go get Mr. Cooper some
I see
coffee.
you go to his house, he only serves one party.
Right.
Where do you find these people in the morning?
She's a mistake. Go ahead. You're on the air.
Hey, Howard.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm calling from Miami. They're saying that down here, Pat Cooper's going to be opening up for Jackie.
Is that true, Pat? You're opening up for Jackie
I
Marley?
would be honored to open for Jackie.
Jackie, is that true?
No.
Oh.
I would open for Jackie at the drop.
No, that would be an insult. No one opens for Jackie.
No, they
Nobody with any talent.
The only one that has the nerve to open for
second-rate
him.
comedian.
I'd open for any time, Jackie.
I love Pat.
He knows I would. I don't mean that.
I love him more now that he's worth $100 million.
Jackie wouldn't let you. Jackie wouldn't let you open for him.
He would restrict him.
You're too good.
He would restrict him.
No,
do it for
doesn't matter. You're too good.
No motorcycles on the
Jackie
street.
only hires guys who are less funny than him to open up.
Hey, I packed.
Well, yeah, Jackie's funnier than him.
Yeah, probably.
I don't agree with that.
I know a guy in Braille is funnier than I am. What does that mean?
All right, Jarrell from the planet Krypton. Go ahead.
Hey, Pat.
Yes, sir.
Why don't you just all a favor? Go to room somewhere, shut the door, and never come out.
I'm doing that Thursday. Doing that Thursday, you schmutzo.
All right. Bobby De Niro is on the phone. Go
Bobby
ahead.
D.
Happy New Year, Howard. How you doing?
How are you, sir?
Pretty good. Listen, number one, I know Tom was in the studio before. I am disallowing him from seeing me in any dramas from now on.
All right. What can we do for you, Mr. De Niro?
This Cooper take us for a bunch of morons.
What are you talking about? You worked with the real Bobby De Niro.
That's right, on Analyze This.
That's right.
He was a nice guy. He treated me good. Thank you.
Treated you with respect.
I'm doing another couple of movies.
What are you doing? Tell
A
everyone.
movie called Cugina in a couple of months by the Giganti family. They're gonna produce it. And then I got another one I got to call. Yes, I don't know the name of it. No, really, the Giganti family. It's not the ones.
The Giganti family is producing the movie?
These are a group of three young youngsters about 30, 31 years old. They're the nicest kids in the world. And I'm going to do it.
Wow.
And hey, I ain't looking for $90 million. I'm doing a movie and that's it.
$100 million.
What is your problem? It's all paper.
$100 million.
It's all paper. Well, you know what?
Then what are you pushing on Imus then?
I'm not pushing nothing. You understand? What are you, a lawyer? What are you, my father? What are you, my mother? Back off.
Sure, if you got $100 million, you could turn down the Imus show.
I could turn your show down. I wouldn't.
Well,
there you
my
go.
show you don't turn down.
I got news for you.
I was with you.
I'm doing the show Sunday from out of South Carolina. They're going to call me. I stay home and I do it.
Right.
How about you give Imus half the $100 million and tell him to stay off the air?
Yeah, I got news for you. Thanks a lot, JC.
Pay him off the leaves.
JC.
Wow.
Casey.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not my morning. I can tell you right
You know,
now.
there's a lot of guys worth a lot of money. You never know it.
And it's good.
I swear to you, I would have thought you were worth maybe $4 million.
Yeah, wow.
No, I'm serious. I don't know.
Well, what is the difference?
How do you know what anyone's worth?
I don't even know what I don't even think
You think
about
Freddie
this.
Roman has $100 million?
No, Freddie's got about maybe, that's a couple of million. I think Freddie's always worked all around.
Really?
Freddie always works, and Freddie's a smart man. He's not a dummy.
Who's wealthy that we don't know? Do you have any idea, like, what people are?
Who are your neighbors?
Who are your neighbors?
I'll take your right. Well, Alan King, I think, is very wealthy.
Oh, yeah. He was, yeah.
I think
But people know he's wealthy.
I think Robert Klein is wealthy.
You do?
I think George Carlin is wealthy.
You do?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
These guys all act like they have no money. Like, the way you dress, you would never know you were worth $100 million.
Wait a minute, is this a
Do you
fashion
have
show?
another wardrobe?
No, I mean,
Fashion show?
Yeah, no.
I'm freezing my ass off. You want me to come here with a tuxedo?
No. You would never think you
Look
had
how you dress. You got $90 million in the bank, and look how you dress.
But does he have another wardrobe he uses at home when he's a millionaire?
Let me ask you something.
When you go home, do you wear an ascot? I mean, what do you
I'll
wear?
make a bet with you. Marvin sees me at nighttime in a restaurant. She'll make a move for me.
Do you have a depression mentality with your $100 million? In other words, do you ever
I don't even know I got it.
No, you're right. Do you ever spend any money on yourself? Do you ever do anything luxury
you have a
items?
lavish life.
What do you have that other people don't have?
I got a Rolls Royce. I got a Mercedes. I got a.
You like cars?
I got no. I only got one car. I bought a car in 1977. I can't wear it out. I still got it.
Right. You
Okay,
like
Mercedes.
I got a home that I own.
Is the home very big? Is it lavish? 15
rooms. I was on Styles of the Rich and Famous.
You were?
On,
Yeah.
A couple of years ago.
Yes.
It's on everything.
Right.
Now, what do you want me to do?
Right.
So that's
And you have a pool and this.
And you have an apartment here. Is it a big apartment?
I don't have horses.
You have a small apartment?
Me, yeah.
Why don't you buy yourself a nice
I'm
apartment?
gonna buy. You just open the whole store. I'm gonna buy one next to you in Regis.
Why don't you, seriously, why not treat
I'm
yourself
gonna say
good?
it one more time. I'm gonna buy one right.
Well,
next
it's
to
fine,
you.
good, do it. I would be
I'll
happy.
bust your chops like you wouldn't know. I will aggravate you that you'll quit show business. You're going to farm.
What?
What is the matter with you? Why are you hostile to
I'm
everyone?
not hostile. I love you.
You do.
Crazy.
So why would you say that? I mean, let me tell you, $100 million, that's an awful lot of polyester pants.
I tell you.
I mean, that's amazing.
What's amazing?
But you don't spend, like, why not enjoy it? How much longer do you have to live? You're 70 years old.
No pinky ring, nothing.
Nothing, not even a pinky ring.
You're going to make a pinky ring doing your show.
No, what is? Where is your pinky ring? Do you have a diamond pinky ring?
You want to know what the money is?
Yeah.
The truth?
Yeah.
My grandkids own it. I gave it to my grandkids.
Already?
In other words, their future is secure.
It is.
Absolutely.
Well, that's nice, but
Yeah.
we'd like to see you enjoy a little.
Yeah, I am enjoying it.
What do you do? Do you ever go on a vacation with your wife?
No, I want to go to Italy by myself.
You do.
I want.
Did you tell your wife that?
Wait a minute, yeah.
And what did she say?
Wait a minute, let me explain to you why. The last time I went to Italy with my wife, I got water underneath from genuflecting in every church that she took me in.
She's a religious woman, right.
I want to go by myself and get drunk.
Right.
That's all. I meet the
But
Italian
you don't have anything,
I don't enjoy golf. I don't enjoy
Have you been to, like,
Once I go to the
Bali,
track,
or-
I like to play the horses, that's all.
Yeah. I hope you're getting laid.
Oh.
No, you did all that already,
I did, that's
remember?
gone. That's finished. That's over.
That's over. You don't even get laid.
Once in a while, you're home when the lights go dim, you think, that's it.
Right. Bill, you're on the air with Pat Cooper, and then we're going to play the, you going to help us out and play the gossip game? You like that game, right?
You know all the
I
gossip.
love Mike.
You love Mike Walker.
Yeah. Got a good, he's got,
I used to love him, too.
oh, now you're on the answer.
Bill, go ahead.
That thing the other day?
Go ahead, Bill, you're on the air.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Pat, big fan. I just have one question for you. Why would you call Howard Stern the show if you didn't feel guilty about going on Imus anyway?
I'll explain to you. I felt courtesy toward a friend of mine. I didn't want him to think I do something behind his back, or that some stranger to say, hey, guess what Pat Cooper did? He double-crushed one of Imus. That's the story.
Right.
It's called friendship. It's called loyalty.
All right, there you go. Yeah, Craig, go ahead.
Howard.
Yeah.
How you doing? Mr. Cooper.
Yes, sir.
You know, you sound like you like your Italian background, but what kind of name is Cooper for an Italian?
Well, years ago, you couldn't use the name Pasquale Caputo. They wouldn't accept it.
People don't believe that, but that is true. The Italians were discriminated against. If you were Pasquale Caputo, you would not work in show
Absolutely.
business.
And if you were Abramovich, you couldn't get a job, so you had to change it to Smith or Jones.
Right.
Oh, wow, so that's
Look what you learn on this show.
unbelievable.
No, it is. Yeah.
Howard, one other thing. You gave a woman breast yesterday. I
Yes.
left the voicemail for Gary. Tell him to listen to it.
All right, I will.
Thank
Thank
you.
you very much. All right, Pat, what I'd like to do if you're okay with it, we'll
You
take
got
a
whole
break.
show plan. I'm ready to go. Don't you know?
No. We're going to take a break.
What is your problem?
I have no problem. I'm trying to keep
Who's running the show? You are.
Both of us. We're going to take a break. All right, you got to calm down. Drink some more coffee. I'm going to take a break. We'll do some commercials. When we come back, we'll play the game with you, and then we'll be done. All right?
We'll be done.
We'll be done with you.
Yeah, they'll throw you out.
Right.
Okay.
What do you think of Letterman's bad heart?
I took a quick glimpse of the paper.
You don't like him?
No, no. Wait.
You hope he dies? No.
I just thought the other night with Hillary, I thought he made him look like an idiot. I thought he should have stood up to this girl and said, hey, you want to come on my show? You answer my questions or take a walk. Or you want to be senator? And I guarantee if she loses the Senate race, she'll move out of where she's living now.
Of course.
You know, she's a phony, and that whole family's a phony. And what Letterman should have done, he would have been Jesus. He would have turned out and said, you know something, you're full of bull, honey. Take a walk.
Right.
He didn't have the balls.
Doesn't have balls.
Maybe that's why he had the heart attack.
I agree with you. I think that
Maybe
there
it
was a
was
fluff
too much
piece.
of a strain.
It was rehearsed. They even wrote the top 10 for her. What are you kidding me? It was
Right.
rehearsed. Everything she did. Don't mention Monica Lewinsky. Why not? It happened. Don't be a liar.
Why not talk about
She's
it?
a phony. Give me a break.
I agree with him.
All right, next.
You're absolutely right.
No, let's
Who do you support for Senator? Giuliani, I hope.
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
What? In fact, I donated to his charity.
$100 million?
No.
What'd you give him, $1 million?
Give me a break. You can't give $1 million anyway.
No, what did you give? 1,000?
A couple.
Nice.
I love this.
Who do you support for president?
Me?
Yeah.
McCain.
McCain?
Yep.
Wow. Why?
I love him. I think any man that's been in the trenches like this guy, he knows his street words. He knows what's going on. I think this guy make a great
Because he was a Vietnam vet.
I don't think George Bush is going to win the election anyway, whether he gets a nomination. He's trying to buy the presidency.
There's an article in the New York Times that says, and I don't know if you saw this the other day.
I didn't get a chance. Oh, the other day. Go ahead.
The other day, front page says, personality, not policy, is big in New Hampshire. So they go to New Hampshire and they say, why? They just walk up to people and they say this. Why are you voting for somebody?
Yeah, because he looks good.
Honest to God, listen to what they said. The first woman they get a hold of, she says, I'm going to vote for George W. Bush. She says, you know why? The other day, he was due here to speak, and a lot of people got mad at him because he went home to help his wife for some function.
Right, that family thing.
A family thing. And she says, I don't care what people say. He's a nice guy to go help his wife.
Oh, really? What if there's a war? Is he going to help his wife?
Well, imagine that's the
reason.
reason.
Train the macaroni.
He asked another guy. He says, I'm going to vote for McCain. You know why he's going to vote for him?
Why?
He's a Vietnam vet.
Well, look.
He says we owe him a payback.
No. That's not why I would vote for him. I just think the man's got enough going for him. We need a hero. I think he's more or less a hero type. We need somebody to say that.
But what is his policy? What the point of the argument is most people don't know their policy.
I think his policy. Well, right now, there's not one of them is really a presidential timber, as far as I'm concerned. We need a hero. We need some guy maybe from some other part of this country.
I'm watching a debate the other night.
Yeah.
And Al Gore lays out his entire plan,
which meant nothing.
Social Security and tax cuts, right?
Right.
He lays it all out, and then they go and they ask people, and say, well, why are you voting for Al Gore? And one of the guys says, you know what? He's got a big smile.
Oh, brother. Brother.
You watch people and pick out a personality you like. A guy who owns a flower business.
Yeah. Well,
nobody ever says because of his tax cut plan.
Howard, you know what it is? The country is all got money now. They're all spending pretty good. So they'll vote for anybody since you got 3 cents back. What I would like to see any president candidate say, listen, any senior citizen doesn't pay tax no more.
Right.
You keep your pension money. You keep your Social Security. You do not pay taxes on that anymore. Right. So the younger people should support that. Then when they get older, it'll happen to them too.
Do you think now that you've announced you're worth $100 million, a lot of young girls are going to want you?
No, nobody.
You don't think so?
No. First of all, if they want, what am I going to do?
You're now like Donald Trump. Don't you think these models are all going to come after you?
Listen, Donald Trump's got that. That's his style. That's not my style.
That's too old for that nonsense. You're too old. You're not into it.
I've got poxmark.
You don't get an erection anymore at 70?
I get it all the time.
You do. Do you use a Viagra?
What's Viagra?
You never use it.
Last time I used Viagra, my leg.
When you get aroused, you get excited, right?
Well, I don't go looking to get aroused. When I'm home, we make a side order and nobody's looking at that.
But you don't even take care of yourself anymore.
Listen, I dunk the donor when it's time.
Are you telling me at 70 you don't have a desire to masturbate?
Wow. Masturbate?
Right.
I haven't done that in years.
Really?
I swear, I don't, first of all, that's not on my mind.
When you go to bed, you don't do it?
I go to start to sleep.
Right, you never think about girls.
Girls is over. Hey, I told you last time I was on the show. All my fantasies were fulfilled. It's over. It's finished.
Right.
It's nailed to the wall.
No wonder you're so angry. That's why you're pent up. Let me take a break.
He seems to be thinking deep thoughts at home.
What?
He seems to be thinking deep thoughts. He says, that is not on my mind.
I'm going to take a break, and then we're gonna play the game.
Okay.
And then we'll play the game. Okay, we'll be back.
Okay.
There's an agenda. We're going to leave after that. We're going to be back right after these words. Here's Dennis Rodman.
I missed 10 games. I gave $1 million charity. And
It's okay. Just tell me it's okay. Forgive me.
That's cool. It's amazing. I'm not going to never win in this game of basketball, right? No matter what I do.
Okay, Glenn.
One more.
Okay. He works so hard. These people cut him up.
No matter what I do for this league or what I do for the game of basketball, I'm going to never win. And in a situation like this, situation right here when I'm playing for minimum wage after taxes, I'm getting what, $250, and I got 10 charities here. I'm gonna give $10,000 to each charity. That's $100,000. So basically, I'm getting paid $150,000 on top of that. And even with this doing this right here, I'm still not gonna win. I'm still not gonna win with you people. Okay, this is if you call this selfish, we got problems. What I've done the last 3 years, gave a charity, gave $4 million to charity. If that's selfish, you let me know. Okay, you let me know that's selfish.
I'm your president, Bill Clinton. I listen to the Howard Stern show every day. I play it loud. It keeps me occupied so I don't think about my wife's fat ankles. Party hardy.
Hey now. Jackie, way too many Heineken Martling and Filthy New Oleo CD come again includes Fool's Gold at HMV Superstore. You call 1-800-323-KING. Tonight and tomorrow night at Rascals Comedy Club. It's Jacquelina in Kendall, Florida. For information, New Joanne Web Mall, visit jokeland.com. Jackie really on fire, Pat. It must make you thrilled to see.
I think could happen to a nicer.
Like a juggernaut he's taken up in the moment.
These young comics, these 50, 60-year-old comics who are just coming up. Will it ever happen for Jackie? I mean, he is getting older. Will it happen for him? It will. So you think it will?
It's happening to him now.
It is.
Did you were talking about the gray in Fred's beard yesterday. Jackie's hair on his face is totally white.
You know, Pat Cooper's the only one with no gray.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I love it. Stephanie, you did dye your hair. It's hard to believe. It looks natural.
Next week I'll dye it again.
All right.
Where's Mike?
Listen, you're worth $100 million. You can buy a lot of hair dye.
Yeah, forget about it.
All right. Let's go to Mike Walker. Give him his intro. Come on. Pat Cooper's anxious to play the game. He doesn't
Inquiring.
want to be kept waiting.
Hey, is it true Howard Stern once threw up on CB
I want to know.
Is it true Robin Quivers chopped up 2 personal assistants and fed them to her cats?
Ooh, I want to know.
Did Jackie Martin really throw a picture of urine on his mother?
What was that? It's a picture of urine.
Jesus Christ, we all...
All right. Let's go to Mike Walker.
Down together with Mike Walker, gossip editor of the National Enquirer.
Mike Walker wrote a novel. I don't know if you read it yet. Pat, do you read books? You don't.
Yes.
You love books.
Avid reader, huh?
You must
You're in the Oprah Club?
I am.
You are in the
Oprah Club?
I don't belong to no club.
You don't need a club to tell you.
How
Right.
you doing, Pat?
How are you, Mike?
I'm fine.
Happy New Year, buddy.
Yeah. Listen,
Mike Walker's new novel, Malicious Intent, A Hollywood Fable, is in bookstores now or available at Amazon.com. Of course, Mike works for the National Enquirer, which occasionally wrecks people's lives, but what can you do about it?
hey, I want to thank all your listeners for buying the book. I really should have done that before. Thanks very much. I really appreciate it.
Yes. Pat, have you ever been in the National Enquirer?
Not yet. I'm worried now.
Right. You should
That doesn't
worry.
bother me. If it's the truth, that doesn't bother me.
Well, you know, it can mess you up.
Hey, who was more truthful than me on your show?
You.
That's
You are the most truthful. Did you hear that Pat is worth $100 million, Mike?
$100 million?
That's right.
How did that get by you?
How did that get by you? Mr. Nosy Body.
I knew he was working, but wow.
Work, he doesn't even need to work. He can buy and sell you.
40 years, Mike.
Oh,
40 years of show business and wines investments have made him he is the Bill Gates of comedy.
That is wonderful to hear, Pat.
Thank you.
Everyone is happy
Great.
for Pat.
Thank you.
I wonder if Pat will leave me any money in his will.
Hey, listen, I hear you were playing some. I hear you were playing some tape from our TV show.
Yes, which you're too busy to do.
Why would you air that? That was so ridiculous. It was so silly.
Why do you think it was silly?
Because it wasn't true.
What part wasn't true?
It implied that I was dating Mary McCormick.
Oh, it said absolutely, Howard. It absolutely said in that piece, nobody actually thinks they're dating.
Oh, I didn't hear that part.
You didn't hear that.
That was like
That
a
was
cross-off at the
absolutely
end
Howard.
after they built a case that you were.
Yeah, I don't care. It's fine. You guys say whatever you want. Go ahead. I'll sit here and
And be smarter.
I'll explain to my kids the nuance of what you said. So, Mike, there are 4 stories that you have.
Yes.
And in these 4 stories, we know that one of them is
Now
false.
you've wrecked my reputation.
Yeah. Pat Cooper, of course, Mike, is in show business over 40 years. It'll be very difficult to fool him.
Yes, it will.
All right.
Because
Hopefully.
his analysis I'm looking forward to.
I'm sure you are, Mike.
Give us 4 show business stories. Everyone playing at home, one of these is false. Pick out the false story. Go ahead, Mike.
Okay.
Here he is, Mike Walker.
The once warm friendship of Friends stars Jennifer Aniston and Courtney Cox just turned frosty after the Christmas hiatus. The girls, who've both been targeted in the press as skinny-mini starvation dieters, were in for wardrobe fittings when Courtney complained that one of the outfits was too tight and blamed the seamstress. Jennifer blurted, "Oh, honey, you just gained a couple of pounds over the holidays, that's all." Furious, Courtney tore off her outfit, screamed, "I'll never wear this ugly thing," and stormed out. When Jennifer approached her later and tried to smooth things over, Courtney turned her back and hasn't spoken to her since. Stay tuned.
Wow. See, women are very uptight about that. Number 2 story.
Number 2, Jim Carrey, shrieking words that would horrify Dr. Seuss, flipped his cork on the set of How the Grinch Stole Christmas when he got trapped in a porta potty. Jim had an urgent call from nature, but rather than hike back to the dressing trailer, he ducked into one of the portable toilets set up for cast and crew, but when he tried to exit the phone booth-sized John, the latch got stuck in Jim, who was wearing extra-long fake Grinch fingernails, couldn't get a grip on it. He pounded, screamed, but wasn't rescued for nearly 20 minutes by crew members who actually had to remove the potty door.
That's embarrassing.
Yes.
That's happened to me on a plane. I got locked in, remember?
Somebody has to help you out. It's always embarrassing.
Someone had to get me out. Very embarrassing.
Me, they would never let out.
You got locked in the bathroom, they keep you in there. Number 3.
Okay. On a recent trip to New York, John Malkovich was harassed by a smelly-looking derelict who followed him all day as the star went in and out of restaurants and office buildings, screaming rude remarks and egging him on.
Let me guess, it was Fred.
John finally slipped into a sporting goods store, came out waving a baseball bat, and advanced on the guy with that loony Malkovich stare. "Hey, you want me? Come and get me," snarled John. The creep took off like he'd been threatened with a hot bath.
All right, go ahead. Very brave.
Will Smith got the riot act read to him by the outraged mom of a teenage girl just because he gave the kid an autograph. Will was at a New Year's celebration when the young teen asked him to sign her forehead with a red marker pen. Will laughed, shrugged, and signed. The ink wasn't even dry when the girl's mom barreled over, shouting, "What did you do to her?" Will explained that her daughter had asked for the unique signature, but Mom snapped, "And do you do everything a 14-year-old girl asks you to do, Mr. Smith?" Replied Will sheepishly, "No, ma'am, I certainly do not." Shaking his head, he handed back the pen and split.
Okay, there are 4 stories, Pat. I'm going to review them for you. Jennifer Aniston and Courtney Cox had a fight over wardrobe changes, and Courtney Cox gaining a few pounds. They're not talking anymore.
That's true.
Jim Carrey was trapped in a porta potty. John Malkovich met a smelly homeless man and threatened him.
With a baseball bat.
Will Smith autographed a 14-year-old's head. The mother got very upset. Which is the false story? How can you... Jim Carrey. You don't believe
porta
it?
Potty for him, huh?
Why? Because you don't believe a star of that magnitude?
No, I just don't think he's that stupid. But then again,
anybody can figure it out.
Remember the Grinch fingernails. I'm not trying to influence you, Pat, but...
Robin Quivers, what do you say?
This is a tough week.
Yeah.
I want to say it's the Jennifer Aniston Courtney Cox story because that's too obvious. The girls are always concerned about their weight. So I'm going to say that the first one is a false one.
I'm going to go with you, Robin. Robin and Howard agree. I don't believe that these girls, as shallow as people are in Hollywood, and Pat, you know this to be the case. You've been around. As shallow as they are, for someone to sit there and fight over someone saying you gained a few pounds, I can't believe it.
Well, although they are both very weight conscious.
Yes. Go ahead,
but I think you just
don't want to influence you. But he don't want to influence you.
Right. Jackie, go ahead. What do you think?
I think it's obviously John Malkovich.
You do? Why?
Because everybody thinks he's scary and weird, so to
run into a store and buy a baseball bat to scare a guy?
It sounds like...
But why would anybody write about John Malkovich?
Right.
So,
I'm saying.
Gotta be true.
Right. Fred, are you playing?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I'm going to take Will Smith.
Why?
Who's going to yell at him? He's like...
Well, if
He's like so harmless.
No, because the mother's looking to create a lawsuit or something.
Right.
You know, you signed my daughter's pen.
Probably put her daughter up to it.
Right. Okay, here we go. Robin and Howard say Jennifer Aniston, Courtney Cox. Pat Cooper, who feels very confident right now, says Jim Carrey is the false story. Jackie says John Malkovich. Fred says Will Smith. Who is right?
We're all over the...
Well, this is kind of a banner week because everybody has picked, every item has been picked.
Yeah.
And also banner because Robin and Howard rarely go together. Pat Cooper, again, a man with $100 million, but I hate to tell you, Pat, you're not right.
Oh, there goes. I lost another one.
Hey, what is he? It's no sweat off his back. He doesn't need to work.
So here we are, and the winners are, notice I said winners, Robin and Howard.
Of course, very smart.
Congratulations.
Good. As long as Jackie didn't win.
This week.
Well, listen, Mike Walker, that was a great game that you just gave us.
Mike, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Mike.
Happy New Year to you, sir.
Mike Walker, by the way, is seen daily all over the country in New York on Fox 5 at 11 a.m. and in Los Angeles on Channel 9 at 3 p.m. repeated at 12:30 in the morning. He's a great guy. And you know, recently he beat Rosie and Oprah.
Good. I mean, in a fist fight or...
In a fist fight. Now, Mike, go back to wrecking my life.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Mike Walker.
Take care, Pat.
Ooh,
Bye-bye.
now I know.
Bye.
Now I know.
Me too.
Thanks, Mike Walker. You're listening to the man who thinks he knows everything, Howard
Let
Stern.
me tell you something, Pat. We learned a lot today. This is one of your better appearances. You came in and you, like a man, you sat down, you gave us your net worth, and people are now flipping out.
I don't think people are flipping out.
Sure they are. They're treating you completely different.
Yeah, you're getting more respect.
Yeah, you are. This is the best movie
I
you could have
learned
made.
one thing. Since the Imus conversation we had, when I said 100 million, all of a sudden I'm a nice guy now.
Yeah, nobody hates you. No one would ever be mad at you.
Understand everything.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me on again, as always.
Oh, listen, Pat, we love having you
You
on.
don't have to say thank you.
You don't have to. We don't owe you anything. We don't owe you a thing.
That's beside the point. Just a nice thing to do.
Thank you for when the Globe called. You didn't comment on my marriage. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? I mean, you kept the marriage going. I don't know. How do you do it? How do you
Well, she got a good person, a good lady. I mean, I'm not saying your wife wasn't good.
She is a good lady.
But my wife is a good lady, and without her, I wouldn't be as long, last as long.
Really?
You got to have someone that turns around and says, hey, go get it. I understand you're doing it for us. And I showed them what I can do for them. And once that, you come from a poor background, $100 a week background, and all of a sudden you give your family everything. I mean, what they going to knock?
But your wife must be deaf. I mean, to put up with all the loud talk. You don't yell at home?
Well, I used to. Now she puts plugs in.
The great Pat Cooper.
Thank you.
100 millionaire. Right there. $100 million. Doesn't need any money.
That's what it looks like.
You hurt your back, didn't you? You fell down. Where did you fall down?
I just fell down the street, and then I got to go to a doctor to see if I'm all right.
Oh, dear.
Believe me, you're fine. There's nothing wrong with you. I feel bad for the street. The great Pat Cooper.
Bye.
Who this?
Milk Crate Marauder.
Huh?
Milk Crate.
You stupid bastard.
All right, I got to take a... you know what? Pat Cooper's here. Pat Cooper's here.
He's got a great pantsuit on.
Yeah. Does he really?
Like a one-piece.
Oh, he's got like that.
Yeah, it's like it's
Let's see it. All right, thank you, Leah. Thank you, Scott. Tom Chiasano, thank you.
It looks like he's parachuting. It does, doesn't it?
Hey, you want to see some pictures from the Playboy party, Hunter?
Yeah, let me see this.
Oh, this is the one you missed.
Yeah. This is the one you got these chicks. No.
Oh, God. Damn, who is that?
So Hunter walks around with a camera?
That's Nikki's earring.
Oh.
Is Hunter
that's Adam, what's his name? Ian Ziering's wife?
Yeah.
And isn't she like on Price is Right?
Yeah.
Oh, she gorgeous.
She's incredible.
Look at that body. Robin, look at her body.
Look at that ass.
Oh. Oh, boy.
Like you could just walk around and take pictures of the girls?
I guess he did. There's Hef dancing in his pajamas. He's 900 years old. God bless him. God bless him. Look at him. There's the back of his head with all the young people.
No, that's not Hef.
That's not?
No.
Oh, that's some other idiots with pajamas?
There's Chuck McCann.
Ralph carries the invitation around like it's a
wall. It's a holy grail.
No, I was going to show you.
Ian Ziering from 90210's wife is on. Who are all these other chicks? These hot chicks. God,
It's like hot chick.
all hot chicks is running around the Playboy Mansion. Look at that.
Ralph missed it.
Not dressed.
Yeah,
I mean, are they loose?
Are they loose? And who's this dude getting these two chicks?
They're there to have fun.
Look at this. Look at these chicks.
You don't even know who that dude is?
I don't know.
Oh, those are hot. Oh, there's Jamie Foxx. That's the picture, man, that I wouldn't want to have. Look at this guy at the Playboy Mansion.
See, that's the one
with
you
the white broads,
right?
Yeah.
Where the white women at?
Hey, and there's that. What's this guy's name again? Mini-Me? Is that Mini-Me?
Yeah. Vern
Troyer.
Vern Troyer.
Yeah, he's taking pictures with the hot chicks.
Hey, what's your name?
There's Ralph's friend Hunter with his legs spread. I don't need to see that.
Oh, that's Hunter?
That's Hunter.
Ralph.
There's Hef with Ian Ziering's wife. And look at all the hot chicks behind Hef. Look at that.
You got to look at the
it's like
background.
a friggin' orgy. Look what's going on behind that.
You can't touch Ian Ziering's wife, right? She's not there for action.
If you're Hef can touch you wherever he wants.
Touch you wherever he wants.
Tori Spelling's there all the time. And she looks hot.
I think she's hot.
Look, man.
Yeah.
I see her there, and she looks great.
That's her right there.
Where?
With the hat on, covering her mug.
Yeah. Showing off her bod, though. I would do her in a second if she'd
half a second
allow me to. Here's Heidi Fleiss.
Heidi Fleiss is there? And
And here's this guy I recognize, this black dude. A lot of black dudes. Who is that?
I don't know who that is.
He looks familiar, some comedian.
You know what? He was in the last Jim Carrey movie.
That's who it is.
One of the sons.
Yeah, I've seen him in a bunch. There's Rick Rubin.
Rick Rubin's there?
Oh, yeah.
A Rickster.
The chicks love him. Look how good looking he is. That big beard.
Does that look like a kidnapping?
Yeah.
Kidnapping. No.
And there's Steven Dorff, I think.
Yeah, it's Dorff. Yeah, show Robin
Little
Dorff.
eye candy for me.
There he is with the chicks. Everyone's with the chicks.
Look at that. Clean.
Hey, where's Pat Cooper? Bring him in here. Let him sit down. Let's see his pantsuit. Hey, Pat, come on in. I miss him. I haven't seen him in a while.
Paratrooper Pat, get in here.
He's got the...
This guy's a great comedian.
Gone fishing suit on.
Yeah. Let me see. The little fake. Pat, let me see your outfit. Look at that outfit. Oh, my God.
Where do you even buy that?
I mean, even outlet.
Where do you find that?
That's male. He's got an apple. You know, he's like George Jessel.
Yes, he's like the general.
He's like George Jessel. You're like the general. Look at you. You're like an admiral. He's getting mad. Sit down. How you doing, Pat? Good to see you.
Either he's a general or he works at a gas station.
Hey, Pat, where do you buy an outfit like that? Seriously, sit down. Wait, sit down so people can hear you. No one can hear you.
I always stand up when my elders come in the room.
You breathe.
Breathe. You look. The belt isn't even around your waist.
Wait a minute.
How can you breathe in that thing? It's so tight. And it's like polyester. Seriously, Pat, that's not a cool outfit.
Do me a favor.
You ain't breathing in that thing. Wait, I can't hear you. What?
I know exactly what my body likes. You like your body, do what the hell you want. Leave my body alone. What?
That's
an athlete?
But you know,
why would you run yesterday for 3 hours?
I was crazy.
All right.
I was crazy.
Wait a minute, Pat.
My running days are over.
Right.
In another year, is Miss Happiness going to fall over?
You wear this on the plane?
Let him
You wear
talk.
this on the plane?
Only when he's fixing it.
Did he let him fly the plane? No, it's like a military outfit.
Excuse me.
It's a military outfit. It's an aviation outfit.
And I don't care what it is. I'm comfortable. I get on the subway like a human being. I breathe. Everybody's happy. You're over here busting my fuzzles.
But just because a man is older doesn't mean he has to wear pantsuits and stuff.
Wait a minute.
Chicks wear pantsuits.
How does he go to the bathroom in that thing?
Big baggy pants.
Good question.
Give me a break.
What color is that?
Look at this guy. Read his arms.
What color is that pantsuit anyway? It's like a mauve green.
Look at this. This guy.
Yeah.
Throw up time.
Right.
When you go to the bathroom, you have to get completely undressed.
No. Don't worry about me going to the bathroom.
See, my dad would wear something like that, and he wouldn't look good. You got a good figure. You're a handsome man.
71 years old.
You look great.
I hope he looks like
you should wear pajamas like that. Are you 71?
Yeah, I was with last week.
Are you really? Jesus, you look great.
Yeah, well, I don't run.
Except for the outfit.
That's what makes you 71 and look young. You dress.
What do you seriously? Do you eat like a lot of spaghetti and stuff?
No,
I didn't love pasta.
I eat pasta. I eat fish. I eat chicken, and then I have a glass of wine, which is healthy for your cholesterol.
Every day?
But you become a drunk, so you can't have everything.
Do you have wine every day?
Yeah, about a glass every night.
I'm up to about 3 glasses a night.
Well, your cholesterol should be fine.
Right? Crazy. You gotta drink good.
Take the edge off. I drink the edge.
Without additives in it.
I don't have any additives.
Yeah, and sometimes in a
You
bottle.
gotta smash the grapes with your own feet.
It does?
Please, will you come on over?
He's teaching me.
I just got him waiting outside for an hour and a half. You gotta bust my fuzzle. Give me a break.
That is an unusual outfit. You know what? Because the belt.
Stop with the outfit.
The belt's about to pop. It is.
I'm gonna wear a tuxedo just to get your nuts
so tight. No, what is it? It's a military outfit.
He looks like a member of the
thing I found in a book. It says, "Would you like to have a coverall?" I said, "Give me 6."
Coverall.
It's a coverall. Cover all your guts.
You ordered that out of the catalog?
Yeah, I just finished telling you that.
Wow.
This guy's staring at me.
But why? But I've never seen you dressed like this. It's fabulous new look.
Wonderful.
You're like Cher.
Michael Jackson with military.
I like the epaulets on the shoulders.
And the pocket. Matching those on the pocket.
Look at you.
Hey, you're all jealous. I hope you look as good when you're 71. This man looks terrific. I'm shocked that you are 71.
That was last Monday. Yeah.
He looks good for 71.
Yeah, damn right he does. You could still get laid.
Birthday, Pat.
Me?
Yeah.
That's humming.
Yeah, but I know you don't do that anymore. But you can still get it up, though, right?
I don't even think about it.
Who cares?
I don't even
He's
get
not
it
gonna
down.
use it.
Hey, Pat, be serious. Because I'm curious about older age. I mean, I ain't that far off.
Okay. You want the truth or you want a con?
I want the truth.
Okay, good.
I don't even want a joke.
I will tell you the truth. That'll help me.
You can still get aroused, right?
Only in the morning.
Is that true?
I swear to you. I don't. After that, I don't even think about it. It's very difficult because I don't think about it and have a lot of stress with what's on my mind, things going on, my family, my grandkids, and everything, and that hurts you. So they wanted me to take Viagra, and I took it. My arm went up.
Oh, you did take it?
I took it. No, I took it just to see, and it nothing.
Really, Viagra didn't even work.
It doesn't work for you.
No, it's a mental thing with me. It's a mental thing with me. The doctor says to me, it's a mental thing with you because you.
So you don't have sex with your wife anymore?
No, yeah, once in a while a side order when nobody's looking. But
right, but if you had a hot chick, I mean, not that your wife isn't hot. I don't even know your wife. I don't know if she's hot enough. I'm talking about if you had some young girl.
How about this girl?
Yeah, show them a picture of this girl.
He's earring. How about her?
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, but you know something, I swear.
Whoa, if you're dead, you could get going tighter.
I swear to you.
That pantsuit's getting tighter. So, in other words, when you hit the 70s.
No, it's not in the 70s. It was me when the 50s and 60s because your mind is on so many different things and there's so many people who are depending on you and you're forgetting about that. That's the last thing in your mind is to.
So your sexuality stopped in the 50s?
I don't even think about it. Once in a while, the old lady, where are you? And then we close the lights, we make believe it's a Clark Gable and a Louise Raymond thing, and that's the end of that scene.
Shoot me.
But is it because it's your wife and you don't cheat on your wife?
See, here's the gentleman's got a point.
Right.
I tell this to everybody. When you're married 36 to 40 years, it's never the same. And that's nothing to be ashamed of. You still care about your wife and you love and you kiss and you hug and you got the grandkid. But life starts to change around a little bit and your priorities change. When I was a young guy, I'm not going to jump on Palominos, you know. I mean,
look at Cabbie. Cabbie is in love with you. He's staring at you like he's learning something.
I'm learning. I mean,
the guy knows.
I learned from Pat Cooper.
You're learning from Pat Cooper. So you're saying, because like I try to talk to my dad about this, but he gets uptight about sex.
Your father shouldn't get uptight. He should help you.
But he doesn't. He never talks to me about it.
Your father's in the same boat as Pat. He's not going to cheat on your mom.
Oh, I don't know about that. I bet you my father's gotten laid over the years.
Don't speak
You think so? I bet you went to a hooker or something.
Thank you.
No way.
Excuse me, how much?
I think my old man Bobby went to a couple of whores. He had to get laid. My mom's not that sexual. I'm telling you.
You listen to me. When you start to get older and your priorities start to change, that starts to be a little thing on the side. It's not even
really.
It's not even that important.
Really, that's what I want to know. I want the day when it's not that important.
What happened to your finger?
You may never know. It could happen tomorrow. Will you stop on my finger?
But how come you got a guy like Rupert Murdoch who's in his 70s and
I don't know. I don't believe what Rupert Murdoch's telling me.
He's marrying 30-year-old broads.
Let me explain something to you. How many guys could say, yeah, I'm marrying a 30-year-old broad, my people think I'm a stud? What do I know what he's doing?
Right.
Maybe he's looking up the cock. Give me a break.
Right.
Give me a break. I don't believe what these people tell me.
So you're telling me, what you're telling me about older age is that you don't have the same feeling about sex?
You can't. It's
physically.
Hey, 1 in a million. Oh, sure, 1 in a million. You know,
because Larry King.
Yes, what do you say? Problem.
Yeah. Larry King. It's her birthday.
They're having babies.
Larry King, though, is with young broads.
Yeah.
He's probably about your age.
Yeah. Because Larry King's got a lot of young broads coming on him. He's got money and he's famous.
But Pat's got young broads coming on him.
What about Tony Randall?
Dude, you know how much money Pat Cooper is worth?
If he's
Pat Cooper's worth over $25 million.
If he's hetero and this girl came on to him, he'd be up in a second.
Here's the question.
All of a sudden,
Let me say something.
All right.
If that young girl came over to me, first of all, my guilt would be terrible because I'm a grandfather, and I would turn on. She says, "Let's go to." I wouldn't know what to do. I would feel terrible. I would feel like I'm screwing my daughter.
That's why I need to ask the question.
I wouldn't feel that way.
Pat,
It's me.
What if your wife was no longer with us?
That's you're a free man. You're free of all guilt. No guilt.
Maybe you're right, honey. I don't know. That's not happens. I can't answer that now. Let's get into a more important thing. Who is this guy?
Cabbie.
Who is he? Why is he staring at
Who's Cabbie and Ralph?
I don't mean. Are they working for you?
Yeah, they work around the show.
Are you gentlemen working? Maybe they sharing my spot here.
They shouldn't be. Let me take a break. I'll clear these guys up.
I just want to know what magazine you got that pantsuit out of.
You're going to start with that's your own humor?
No, because I want to get one because I think I'd look good in it.
Don't go get that again.
Chick nigga guy in uniform, right?
Let me tell you, this man has a military outfit. You have to respect that.
Hurry up.
Right? What do you think it is, Jewish vice president?
I think it's the healthiest thing that happened to this country.
You do?
I think it's a great thing. It shows people in the world that you don't have to be one ethnic group to be a president. I think he's a wonderful man. I think he's going to help the ticket. But I think what happened is, But
you don't like Jews.
You think a lot.
Right. No, you like the Jews.
I like everybody that's decent. I hate it. There are Jews I don't like.
Jews?
Can
you name a few?
There are Italians I don't like. What does that tell you?
Right.
So
you are going to vote? Are you going to vote for Gore and Lieberman?
When he got Lieberman, he's got my vote. I thought that was brave. I thought it was courageous, and that's okay. I think Gore wants to prove a point that he's not afraid to put somebody on that might be smarter than him.
Right.
Same with Bush.
Right.
What do you know what I think? Music here for?
I don't know.
I think that they should put
Stop.
Cabbie, you're a Bush guy?
Oh, I'm all Republican.
Really?
Yeah. Give me my
Republican.
What about the abortion?
Give me my guns and kill the criminals, man.
I believe in choice.
Me too.
I believe in pro-choice.
You know, that whole thing with Bush, he never said that. It was all twisted around.
Where did this guy come from? He's all lit up with the goddamn arms.
See that? I'm a patriotic SOB, my friend.
Do you read yourself at night?
He's a Gulf War veteran, this guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah.
Well, God love you.
82nd Airborne, brother. U.S. paratrooper. You know it.
I
wore suits like
Get up
that.
into a plane to jump out.
I jump out of a plane. You know,
guy weighs 900 pounds.
Really?
Pat looks like he's been in a plane.
Looks like he's got trouble in a rowboat.
Right. You two should trade outfits. Cabbie, you should be wearing that military outfit. I'd love mine. I'll tell you what I'm going to do.
Come on, will you please? I got things to
Pat,
calm down. Your eyes are going to fly out of your head.
I would love to see see Pat out there in Australia.
That would be
Outback.
That would be great on
Surviving with those people.
Have they asked you to be on this
series?
You will not do it.
No, don't, because you didn't offer it to me, son of a...
Son of a beach, you didn't know.
Give me a break.
Well, no, it's a Spanish part.
I'm an oil painting. How can you not put an oil painting in your series?
Pat would have been a great guy to play Notch Johnson's father. Tonight, Corbin Burnson plays Notch Johnson's father.
Big names.
It should have been Pat Cooper.
I'm a semi-name thing.
But Corbin does a great job.
Corbin's not even that old.
It's funny to see Pat in a bathing suit.
Pat in a bathing suit would be great.
A little speed up.
Yes.
What? Like making fun of me?
Nah, you got a better body than I do.
Anybody got a better body than you? Like an iron board, I can do my shirts on your head.
All right, here's what we're going to do. All right.
Come on.
We're going to take a break. Yes. Let everybody chill out.
Vote for Ralph Nader.
We'll calm down.
Ralph Nader's a waste of votes.
All right, let's go.
Ralph Nader.
Come on, we ain't got time here. I got to...
All right.
You know Ralph isn't even registered to vote.
By the way, Pat's going to be performing at Westbury Music Fair?
This Sunday, yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
In the round.
Will you be wearing the pantsuit?
Will you wear the
popular demand?
Would you wear it?
I'm going to wear two of them.
Right. Tie dye. You should wear it.
I wear a nice suit.
You wear a suit when you work?
Pat.
I'm a classy act on a stage. Give me a break.
Right.
Yeah.
Stand up and turn around.
Let me see. It's a great pantsuit, man. Nobody can knock you for it. Let me see. Turn around. What is Robin looking at?
You just want to see. Oh, he looks pretty good. He looks pretty good.
You got a sweet little ass.
It kind of fits him.
You got a sweet little ass.
Yeah.
You look good.
Hey, Pat.
You look good, man.
It's 71, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Pat, can you change my oil later, too?
You look good. Let me see.
You know what I love about that outfit?
What?
Everything comes with it, including the belt.
Right. Yeah, the belt. Yeah, and the belt's like up around his up past his belly button.
Yeah.
Oh, the belt should be low.
You got to check out the shoes, too, Howard.
Let me see your shoes.
Check out the shoes. Let me see your shoes.
He's got the suede hush puppies going.
Oh, man. Suede hush puppies.
Pat, if I can make one suggestion.
Vegas.
Pat, one suggestion.
Yeah. What?
It should just be a little longer. That's a little short. It's a little
what do you want from me? He could care less.
Old guys wear short pants. I reach 71. You got a problem.
Let me see you reach 40.
Yeah, you're right. He'll reach 40. What did I do with my hat?
Stand up to my hat. Your hat's on there.
Let's go to commercial.
Let's go to a commercial. We'll come back. And we'll talk a little more with Pat. By the way, Pat's performing with Bob Nelson.
Right.
Oh, really?
Good guy.
Is the stage okay for him?
3 o'clock show.
Right. Also see Pat at the Comedy Club in Andover on August 19th and at the Kutcher's August 25th. This guy's funny as hell.
Still pumping oil.
Always funny.
Always going. I ain't finished my spot yet. I'm sharing my spot with these guys.
Just ignore them. All the other comics.
Yeah.
You know, I think he's putting you in B company.
Yeah, you're in E company.
I am an oil painting. I passed genius, fella.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah, go ahead.
How come you're wearing a hat? What are you hiding under there?
I don't know what I'm wearing. I got.
Tell us the truth.
Yeah. I hide nothing, Howie. Do me a favor.
Yeah, you look good now.
I gotta dye my hair tomorrow.
Your hair looks good.
I gotta dye.
Why are you dyeing it?
Showing.
Because I gotta. I gotta talk to you about my big movie.
What movie?
Oh, brother, where do you hear about mine? You think your movie was good? Yours is nothing.
What is it?
It's an epic.
What is it?
It's called The Bodyguard's Bodyguard. It's a story about a bodyguard who was a bodyguard for the bodyguard. It's a true story.
Really?
Tony Del Vecchio, who was a bodyguard for Jilly, who Frank Sinatra thought was Jilly was the bodyguard, but this guy was the bodyguard for Jilly.
And you play the bodyguard?
No. We're looking for De Niro. We're looking for Robert De Niro.
You are looking for him. Go find him at Nobu. He's in the back table with a black shirt.
Every night. That's the guy we like. It's
Bobby D.
a story about a man who grew up always protecting someone who they thought was tougher.
Right.
But this guy was not a tough guy, bully kind of a guy. This guy's got a great story.
And what do you do?
He runs a gas station.
I'm part rider in this. I'm part rider. We're halfway through the stream.
You're riding it?
And we are half of us. So, there's about 2 or 3 Steve Garins riding it with us, Tony and I. And
so why do you have to dye your hair?
And what the heck is his name? Richie Gallagher.
So what are you going to do, dye your hair for the movie?
I'm going to get this guy's name. He'll kill me, huh?
You got to dye your hair for the movie?
No, I may turn around and go blue.
It's written pretty big.
And Richard Hirschglag, he's one of the writers that did a great job, and that's the end of that. And
I'd like to
Tony
see this
Fusco,
writing session.
Oh, that must be some writing session.
I got to do something before you go to commercial.
What'd you do? You cut your finger?
No. No. By the way, put it with my fingers. This is.
Go ahead.
Why is he bending?
My friend, and I got to go and raise money for my friend Tony Fusco, who's going to run for Congress in the 8th District of New Jersey, and I'm going to help him.
All right.
That's all I can do.
All right.
Now, when's my spot come?
This is your spot. He's just hanging out. What do you care? You want them out of here? I'll kick him out.
I'm kidding you.
If you want him out, I'll kick him out.
I say he's putting you in B company. I wouldn't stand.
This is C company.
Remember that movie, The Bodyguard's Bodyguard?
Bodyguard's bodyguard.
Bellyguard's bodyguard?
The bellyguard's bodyguard.
Kevin Costner.
Are you going to wear this outfit in the movie?
Yes. I put a bed with this, so I got pajama shape like this.
All right, Pat Cooper has a lot.
But if I didn't come in with this outfit, you know what I'm talking about?
There'd be nothing to talk about.
How can you not talk about that outfit?
It's a great outfit. It really is. You look great.
It's great. I'm not.
How many of those do you have?
He's got on an aviator outfit.
Yeah.
But how many does he have? You know,
I
he
got
went to
6. I got 3 long sleeves and 3 short sleeves.
Isn't it hard to shop by catalog, though?
No. It's very easy.
They have your size?
What catalog is that in?
It's the Mafia. You feel happy?
What catalog is it?
I don't know. Who knows? My wife picks it out. I said, well, get me 3 of each. Listen, the long sleeve, short sleeve, put them on. They don't fit again to somebody else.
Oh, it's great. Jack LaLanne used to dress like that.
Yeah.
A jumpsuit. It's a jumpsuit. Yeah, it's a romp. Nice. It's a nice look.
Romper? Look at this. Next, you'll tell me it's a diaper.
It's got that built in, too.
It's a romper.
All right, listen. So what else?
All right, let me take a commercial break.
I want to talk about David Brenner.
All right, why don't we do that? Are you mad at him?
Hard on for him.
No kidding.
A hard on.
Watch
How
out.
could he be
I'm talking a hard on.
All right, let me take a.
Hey, I'll never forgive him.
Oh, we got to hear about this.
Don't say a word.
Oh, now I got you interested.
All right, we'll be back. We'll be back right after these words with the
Bodyguard.
On Rudy Giuliani. How do you feel about Giuliani taking cars away from drunk drivers?
Giuliani can suck my and go to fucking hell. And I hope you broadcast that. He's a mobster. Him and Bataki.
Howard Stern Show.
Pat Cooper will be performing at Westbury Music Fair at 3 p.m. this Sunday with Bob Nelson. It's nice. You have a nice early show, then you go to dinner. Also see Pat at the Comedy Palace in Andover on August 19th. And at Kutcher's, August 25th. He's so funny. He's sitting in here talking about every topic. He's all talked out now.
Not really.
He's tired?
No,
He got exhausted. He exhausted himself. I heard so much. He's talking to me about Geraldo.
Really?
You're glad his marriage broke up, right?
No, but I predicted it on your show.
He did predict it.
I said, this scumbag will dump you, honey. Listen to Cooper. And then I said it a couple of weeks later, and they all laughed at me, right? And
how did you know?
Because, say, when you're born a dog, you can't die a cat.
Well, I remember you were mad at him because he set you up on the show.
And remember I said that you cheated on your wife and you got very insulted?
I did.
And I said, you should get in her pants. That's cheating. And you didn't think that was. But
I don't believe that is cheating.
Well, when you tell that to a woman, they don't want to hear that, particularly if you're married to them. But that's another story. Let's get to the heavy stuff.
Well, but Geraldo
is a phony. Geraldo's a disgraziata, as it's in Italy.
Right.
Geraldo, when he gets on his boat, should be torpedoed by a submarine. I never forgive what this man did to me. Never.
He set you up. He did. He set you up.
He ain't set me up no more.
Right.
And one thing I loved about you, when you got him into the ring with Frank Stallone.
You got it. He got
his ass.
Frank knocked him right on his ass.
Meanwhile, this is macho crapola.
Right.
You know. So here that's broads and pugilism.
Right.
Not in that order.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
Here.
Here.
Who else?
So you were saying before the commercial that you're mad at David Brenner. This is the least controversial guy.
Let me explain to you why.
Yeah.
David Brenner has come back with a vengeance. Am I correct?
What do you mean?
That's his thing now. David Brenner back with a vengeance.
All right.
Now I saw him at the Venetian in Vegas, and his thing is back with a vengeance.
Okay.
And I'm saying, okay, so why would David Brenner want to be back with a vengeance? He had a nice career, things are going good. It's over, Dave. But wait a minute, I'm home on my vacation.
Right.
I get a call from an agent in New York. Says, Pat, I'm in big trouble. I said, what's the matter? He said, David Brenner has a contract to work on Diamo's Club tomorrow. And he refuses to come, and he says, do whatever you got to do. You got to fly in and help me. I'm in big trouble. This man just leave me hanging. And I'm saying to myself,
This man with a vengeance, he's already starting out. You got a contract, you honor your contract, and he turned around and he says he's not going to go.
But do you know David's side? You know,
I know the side because they called the agency, and the agency says, well, assume. That was the attitude. And what hurts me is I had to give up my vacation to jump in there because they needed some kind of a name. Not that I'm any big name, but
you're a big name
of his, of his caliber, whatever. And I had to go in there and do the show for him, and it bothered me. I'm saying, what happened to people being back with a vengeance, taking care of their obligations to what they got to do? Now, you said there's another side.
Why did you have to do it? It wasn't your obligation.
Because the money and the name and the price had to be right. You couldn't go out there. I could have hung them. I was going to say, well, you want me? I want $20,000. You don't do that to people.
Right.
You don't
milk them.
They called me and said, Pat, can you do it for this price? I said, you're in trouble. I'll do it. I would have done it for nothing because I've worked that club before, and these are straight guys. I'd have done it for nothing to help somebody else. But what gets me is the man saying I'm back with a vengeance. That's not the way you come back with a vengeance.
Right.
Nobody gives a damn if David Brenner becomes the biggest thing tomorrow. Who cares? Here's a man that had greatest success in the world. He did Carson shows. He's worked the best places. Why don't he be a mensch and turn around and do his obligation? Because this is why places close.
Have you asked him about it?
I don't even know where David Brenner is.
You didn't try to get him on the phone.
Somewhere.
Right, but you believe in a professional work ethic.
Absolutely.
You've always honored all your contracts.
Absolutely. And let me tell you something. It's not that I hate David Brenner, but I'm trying to... The David Brenners of our business are much older. Stardom is over for you guys. Forget about it. It's over for me. It's over. The younger people are coming along. They're great. They're dynamite. There's new music in the world. There's new comedy in the world. It's over. Alan King, it's over. Freddie Romans, all these guys, go to work and shut up.
Right.
Stop.
Be happy somebody.
They're not happy. Diva.
So what do they do? Hey, I turned around. I offered a guy a job to work on me at Westbury. I didn't want to mention his name. I'm pissed off. He turns around and he says, talk to my manager. Manager, he's on an off.
Who is the guy? Tell me.
I'll tell you in a minute.
I got to know.
I'll tell you. Off-Broadway play. But this is so off-Broadway, he's working the 8th Avenue subway.
Right. Who is the guy? Tell me.
Rob Bartlett. Okay.
All right, Rob Bartlett.
Okay.
All right.
He's from the Imus show.
Right, okay.
I love Rob. I have respect for Rob. And I said, Rob, I want you to work with me at Westbury. He says, well, okay. Calls the manager. Manager calls me. He hit me with a price. I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What? You want what?
How much did he want?
$10,000. I said,
$10,000.
That's what? What? Now, you know what? I wouldn't have said that, but I'm so angry at this man, his manager, the man. He's, well, we're in a hot Broadway play. You're not on Broadway. You're not off Broadway. You're near 8th Avenue subway. Give me a break. And guaranteed the man can't bring in 40 people.
Right.
Wait a minute. I was willing to give him $1,500 of my money so he could have got $7,500. They turned it down. I says, you know what they do? Screw you. And all you people who think that you're a big shot, you're not entitled to 10 or 75 or 5.
Right.
But as a kid called Bob Nelson, I called him up. He says, this is what I want. It was fair. Bob Nelson, please work on me Sunday.
Now, you've had your problems with Bob Nelson.
Yeah, you've had problems with Bob Nelson.
No, it wasn't problems. I got mad because Bob Nelson came into a club where I was working. His friend came in, a woman, was photographing the whole theater, saying, well, Bob wants to know before he comes in if this is this kind of club. I said, put the camera on me. Bob, do me a favor. You're out of your mind.
Right.
This is not nobody builds a comedy club. You got to make it a comedy club. And I came on your show. Then Bob got on the air. His manager got on the air.
You worked it out.
That's yesterday.
Right.
I
He's all right.
The guy was a human being, and he took the right money. He learned.
No, he turned around and we talked to the man. He said, look. I said, kiss him. He's a smart man.
So David Brenner, he should be happy. He signs a contract. He should be happy somebody wants him.
But he didn't honor the
contract.
He didn't honor it. I understand what you're saying.
Why do you think he didn't honor the contract?
Because he said to them, and I'm only quoting what they're saying.
That he's too hot.
He's got a TV commit with Fox on a Friday. You got to commit with Fox. Tell Fox to wait till Monday.
Right.
Why do you give me a break? But he's back with a vengeance. So his vengeance is not helping his career. He's angry. What? Because he works on the Amo, which is one of the finest clubs in Detroit.
Right.
Cabiche.
Yeah, I hear you.
What else?
Wow.
What else?
You know what? I love that because he's always taking care of show business.
Who?
No, he has it. Listen, this is his business.
He cleans up the messes left by other people.
I am in show business. I don't show off, Howard.
Right.
And I stand by because you know what? We got a lot of young people coming along here.
Don't screw people.
Who need rooms to work. And the so-called guys from the old days, you know, they're jealous of the young guys. Instead of saying this, like saying to your son, I'm jealous of you. Let them come along. It's a new world. Your music is different. God bless you. We had the Glenn Millers of Fight Tonight for Tommy Dorsey. That's over. Go with the young people. God bless them. No,
who do you like today?
Back with a vengeance.
Who does he like? He listens to old timers.
That's right. You're right.
He listens to a lot of old Italians.
Emilio Pericoli. That's my favorite Italian singer.
No, I meant comedians.
Pericomo. Oh, comedians?
Yeah.
I saw this kid, what's his, Chappelle. Wonderful.
I heard his special Saturday night was killer.
He's wonderful.
We had him on the show.
Chris Rock, all these guys.
You like these guys.
They're good. And it's their turn.
Yeah.
They're thinking, they're saying new things and new kind of thing. I mean, Bill Maher, Bill Maher's a political thing. He does great. These
funny
guys, hey, I love these guys. But you don't get envious. You admire them and say, come on, go, it's your turn. My days are over.
You made a good living.
David Brenner's days are over. Larry King, all these guys.
David Brenner's only 30.
Even David Brenner claims he's 30.
If he isn't 70 years old, then I'm 90.
Is he about 70?
No, I would say about in his late 60s.
Really?
Let me ask you a question. Why would this man have a special on Homebox with a vengeance and marries his wife? And marries the girl. Who cares? And after the show, he's got to step on the glass, and we're all gone. What was that all about? That was funnier than his routine.
Right. So what you
said? You don't have to go home. That was funny in the routine because he's not producing anything more than you say. David Brenner is different. He's doing the same crap he was doing. I'm doing the same crap. We're all crapping.
Right.
When you crap, you crap, you crap, you crap. So be honest. Jack Martling does the same crap. Where's he going?
Right.
He's got 5 buildings. That's why he's got buildings. He knows the crap one day's going to end.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. Well, you even said on the show you have over $100 million, so this business has been great for you.
Yeah, but you know something? It's nothing is yours, Howard.
Right.
Everything belongs to your ass. Seinfeld, listen to me. You better have a couple right away. Otherwise you're going to have a problem.
Why's a guy like Seinfeld getting married?
Why?
Why's a guy?
Because he wants an heir. I'd have given him an heir. It wouldn't cost him a quarter.
Right.
What the hell does that mean?
Right.
He's going to have 2 or 3 kids in a row, which is great. I wish him luck. I wish him to be a grandfather. But it's no longer your money. Nothing belongs to you. It's only loaned. Guys, I just bought a brand new car. I said, really? Did you buy a brand new car? Well, what does that mean? I own it. No, you don't. You die tomorrow. It's over.
Right.
Can't take the
you
car
can't take it with you.
Nobody believes it.
Right. Don't tell me that. I'm trying to take it with me.
You can't take houses and nothing with you. So all these guys got to learn it's over.
Well, you're doing great.
I'm doing better than anybody.
Yeah.
I don't flaunt it.
Right.
I got 4 movies in the camera, ready to go in the can. The Bodyguard's Bodyguard. I did things with De Niro. I did some series. I did everything a man could ever want to do. I was never hot, but I was always warm.
Right. Always in the game.
Sounds like the name of your...
You're a great comedian.
That's a great name for a book.
I got 2 offers. I turned down NBC to do a series.
What are you talking about?
I turned down NBC about a year ago.
Well, what are you going to slow down? Is this your last comedy appearance? Is Kutcher's going to be your last comedy appearance?
Are you retiring?
You've been hinting at retirement.
I want to stop stand-up comedy, and I want to put myself to sit down at a mic.
I hear the whole audience screaming, no, Pat.
Why would you do that?
I want to sit down, and I want to say what's on my mind and get paid for it.
Right.
Not maybe like your show. Right. Maybe something to sit down a half an hour or something and just sit down.
I got a person you could work with.
Who?
Joan Rivers.
Yeah, won't you work with Joan?
Somebody can say something about Joan. No, hold on a minute.
Yeah, you don't like her.
No. Hold on a minute.
Right.
What's right is right. This woman got on the radio the other day about this bimbo who did the centerfold of Playboy. Wow. She went on a tirade. She was absolutely...
What bimbo?
The one that married that
Darva Conger?
Darva Conger.
No, Joan's got a good radio show. Look, I'm not the biggest fan of Joan Rivers. I don't hate her or anything.
I forget even why you hated her.
We went through a whole thing, and then I made a cartoon book about her, and she took it wrong.
Right.
Took it wrong.
Did she take it wrong?
200-page booklet.
200-page venomous booklet on it.
Right. But she was knocking the airline stewardess, Elizabeth Taylor. So let me see if I can knock her if she can take it. So what happened? She turned around. I sent her a basket of fruit that season she was working, saying, I only pick the biggest people. Then we worked together at Westbury. And,
you did?
Yeah, but there was a lot of humming going on. A lot of humming.
Right.
So everything. I said, this is the end of my career with this girl.
Right.
God bless her. And then I saw her on the E! Channel.
Right.
And she says to Melissa, no money, no funny. And I said, what is that all about? No money, no funny. And they went off the air.
Wow.
Now listen, I told you, get off the air. No money, no funny. Is that where life is with her? Yeah. And then I saw her on the TV. This girl looks like Barton McLean. What did she get her plastic surgery? The guy had to have eye problems. Everything fell.
Right.
She doesn't look beautiful because if your soul's not beautiful, all the plastic surgery in the world ain't going to help you. The Pope can't help you. You got to have a good soul to get good plastic surgery. Remember what I just told you?
So you don't...
Joan, your face didn't fall. You need a scaffold.
Have you had any work? Because you look fabulous.
I don't need work.
You don't?
No, I never get work.
Never.
Never. Because this is it, pal. When I die, that's what you got.
He does look good.
Everybody's looking to be young. You can't be young. You can think young. When you think young, your soul's young, your face becomes young, your ass becomes young, your sex becomes young, everything becomes young. That's why I look young.
Right.
But, he just been on that whole time, but he says he likes Jones.
Who? I don't dislike Jones. I just think that Jones...
Her soul is bad, you just said.
No money, no funny. No money, no money. What is that? We're on E. In other words, she's telling everybody, I want money. And Melissa, all right, Ma, over to you. What is that? Ma, over to you. Is that what she learned in college? Now she's going to be pregnant, and they're going to give the baby plastic surgery before, because so Joan wants a grandkid that's going to make sure...
Well, you're not implying that Melissa's had plastic surgery.
No, but she may need it one.
She may need it one.
It's in the bloodline. It's in the bloodline. All those kind of people have it. It goes from one generation to another.
So you're going to give us...
kind of people. I'm talking about plastic surgery kind of people. Don't make us ethnic.
So you...
We got Joe Lieberman. We're back in the ball.
So you're thinking of giving up stand-up comedy. When will this...
give it up even maybe...
So you got your date at Westbury Music Fair. Then you go to Andover. And then Kutcher's. Is that going to be it?
No. I said I'm thinking about letting it, probably, maybe about another 6
You know what, Pat, I have to
Good.
say.
I'm glad to hear that you're going to do that.
No.
You got to relax. You're working too frigging hard.
No, he's not.
I agree.
No, he is.
Not working too hard.
He's working. And then I got people who depend on me to do things for them, and I worry, which I shouldn't. I should say, hey, I got my own life to worry about. I got friends out there, and they're nice people. They talk, can you do this for me? Can you do that? And I do. My friend, again, not to bring it up again, Tony Fusco's running for Congress. God bless him. I go there. I do some shows and try to make him raise money.
So it's enough. It's enough.
No,
but
you know
they're
what,
good people.
Pat?
They're good
There are so few guys who really know how to do stand-up the way you do.
Oh, Pat loves it.
And you owe it
Look at him.
to people to stay on stage. You and Jackie Mason must never retire.
I think this birthday's gone right to your head.
Never retire.
Tom, you're on the air with
Never
Pat
retire.
Cooper. Go ahead. Hello? Hold on, man. I'm screwing up.
I think Pat just went in the suit.
You're on with Pat Cooper. Go ahead, Pat.
Hey, Pat.
Yes, you're on with Pat.
Hey, Pat.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
It's Obamas. I heard you coming to Boston to do a show.
Yeah, don't threaten me.
I'm going to throw a big fat Italian tomato at your head.
That's okay. That's okay.
Oh, what is that?
I hate you.
All right.
Why do you hate Pat?
Hate?
He smells like an Italian sub.
Oh, that's the kind of humor we got today.
He's one of the new comedians.
That's Bob Nelson. All right, enough of you. That's not funny.
This is why I say you can't get off stage.
All right, David Brenner. That was Melissa. David Brenner's on the phone.
Is he really?
Hello?
Hey, this is David Brenner. Hey, Paz Oldhead. Pat, can I talk to you a second?
I wish the real David Brenner would call him. That would be good.
I wanted to call because I got news for you. I can't believe that this guy would, there's no character no more in the business. And
Gary, get David Brenner on the phone immediately. Let Pat say his mind.
No, I said it already.
Let David defend himself.
That would be something.
Yeah, he can defend himself.
Maybe he has a reason.
I know the reason. I told you the reason. He called up his agency, and he said, I'm not going to do it. Then they called up the agency. The agency says, well, let him sue. He don't want to do it. He's got a big thing with Fox. But do it on Monday. You have to do it on Monday.
Right.
What big thing with Fox?
Yeah, I don't know. What do I know? Big thing with Fox. Everybody's I'm flying to the coast. That's an it's flying to the coast.
Well, Robin is right. You are a great stand-up comic.
Yes.
And I hope you do continue.
Howard, I'm dialing David's home as we speak.
All right.
Okay,
that's good.
Speak.
Good.
Tell him that I'm here and that we're going to speak.
Right. Pat Cooper.
You know why I like this show?
Why?
Because you call up David Brenner.
Right.
And you give me a chance to tell it to his face. Without people think I'm talking on his back.
Yeah, oh, no, I love that.
Well,
I love that.
I make your radio show. That's why I'm an oil painting.
That's why you're a company.
No, I'm better than that. I'm an oil painting. I'm a masterpiece.
Pat Cooper will be performing at Westbury. You must go see him. I have a feeling there's not going to be too many more appearances.
That's right.
This could be it.
Is an oil painting.
May I mention Westbury wanted me to do 2 shows. I got trouble doing one.
Right.
At least I'm honest. I ripped up the contract. I said, let's do 1 show.
Right.
No, Jack.
Put 5,600 people in one thing.
It's a lot of pressure for you.
But wait a minute. They're bigger names than me. Can't do it at Westbury.
Right.
But you know something? We made an agreement, and you know something? We revised the contract. I ripped it up. I said, we'll get the money lower. I'll do 1 show, and you become a
You're
Mitch.
Right. People love you
Keep
for
the
that.
room
Right.
open, and you're a gentleman.
Also, see Pat, a real gentleman, at the Comedy Palace in Andover on August 19th.
That's a great club. I go there at least once a year, but that's my last comedy club.
That's it.
Or maybe Bananas. I may do Bananas. I like Bananas.
All right, and at Kutcher's August 25th.
Cut out everybody.
No, I'm not.
It's time. It's time. The man's 71 years old.
Stop
Can have a car now.
How old is Jackie Mason? He's still going.
Well, Jackie's wonderful. He's a great comic.
He
He's a great comic. No question. He's going to do an afternoon show at Westbury. I'll plug him, too. He's wonderful.
Yeah, he's good.
He just closed Broadway, and here's a guy with 3-4 times at Broadway. You can put your hat off him, but he's not back with a vengeance.
Right. He didn't come with it.
Say, David Brenner, that's me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm coming back. I want to see if I got it anymore.
Well, he wants to see him.
America.
I agree
and I'm back with a vengeance.
He wants to see
You know what Jackie Mason does every time he comes out on stage?
What?
He thanks the people for being there because
What?
he couldn't do what he does.
David's online too, but in all fairness to David, I told him he really doesn't know what's going on at all. I told him what little I knew, but he doesn't even know what club that Pat might have.
All right, let's say it. All right.
Hey, Gary.
Boy.
Gary. Andiamos, tell him.
All right, David.
No, you can tell him.
David?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing, David? It's Pat Cooper.
David.
Pat Cooper, are you angry about something?
Yeah, I want to know why you didn't do the Andiamo job, that I had to go and jump in there and do it for you, and they said that you did not honor your contract, and I had to give up on being best man for a friend of mine and ran into Detroit to do it, and they said you were doing something big on Fox, and I said, why is this man with a vengeance? Is that the vengeance you're coming back with?
Boy, it sounds like you got work out of me.
No.
Where's my money?
No, I don't want the work out of you. I get work. I got more work than
you want to know what really happened?
Yeah.
Seriously, what happened is very simple.
Okay.
You know, I've never walked out on a gig in all the years I've been in the business. What happened is I got an offer to do the Victor Awards, the Sport Awards on Fox. And the contract that I had, you honor your contract. Contract read that I could get out of the gig if I got a television or movie offer, which I got. So there was no question about the legality of me not doing it.
Well, I went there.
So actually, they got,
Well, Pat, what about that? You see, there is another side to it.
Clause.
But they
There was a
called
clause.
up the agent, his agent.
Yeah.
The agent that I spoke to called me, and they said, well, we just, he's got to do something for Fox. We don't even bother. Let David face the music. If they want to sue him, they don't want to sue him. So I said, well, what got me, David, is your new headline is Back with a Vengeance, and I'm saying, why would he even have to, is this part of the vengeance that David Brenner's back?
No, obviously it's not.
That's the only thing, that's what I brought up, and I said to Howard, I said, why? What is the problem being back with a vengeance?
I'm telling you.
Okay, tell me.
Forget the vengeance thing.
Forget the vengeance thing, that's your thing.
Well, he's saying
a contract that allowed me to get out of a gig if I got a television or a motion picture offer.
Okay.
So don't you see
no, I'm not down his word. I'm just going to tell you, when you say coming back on a vengeance, I hear this, I jump on a plane, I run over there, and David, he said to me, well,
but he wanted to appear on television.
All right, fine.
Yeah,
fine. But I'm putting the thing back with a vengeance, and then he don't show up at a job, and I'm going there protecting his vengeance. I'm saying, what is this? But all right, I understand you, Dave. But I got news for you, man. I hear the one story the same from 5 different people. That's why I believe what I heard. Now you're telling me another story. Then I apologize. I'm an apologizing guy. But don't be back with a vengeance. Be back nice. Be the David Brenner that we all like.
Well, I am.
No, you're not. You're not the same. Because, you got married in a home box. You broke the glass. It's embarrassing.
What does that mean? You didn't like that he got married?
No, that's what. This comedy. I want to watch comedy. If I'm looking at home box, I don't got to get married. I got to pay for. I got to get.
It's a slice of life.
You don't think a rabbi flying in tied with wires to his ass down on the stage is funny?
No. That's like a priest coming in with a
That's only because the Pope couldn't do it.
You're right.
But David cleared this up.
Okay, am I a man enough to say that if he's...
Well, I'm glad we...
All right, I'm glad we
David, I
settled
wish you the best. Don't come back with a vengeance. Just come back.
But, hey, by the way, hey, Howard.
Yes.
My back is great, man.
What?
My back is great.
But did you do the doctor...
I've been doing it since I saw you.
This guy, David Brenner's had a bad back for years. I said to him, go see Dr. Sarno. This guy, believe it or not, back pain is in your head.
I read the book. It was great, man.
Well, I'm happy for you that your back is better now. You don't have to be back with a vengeance. Now you're going to be... Maybe that's why you're back with a vengeance. Your back was hurting.
Right. You don't want him back with a vengeance.
No, I said, look, he's too nice of a comedian. He's been around a long time.
All right, David.
He's part of the woodwork, so that's the name of that story.
Right.
God bless you and happy marriage.
Yeah, you too.
All right, there you go, David. Thank you for clearing this up.
right,
I didn't want this.
Because you got class.
I didn't want it behind his back.
Did I say that to you?
Okay.
Get him on the phone.
That's right.
This is not war.
Thank you.
Love you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Man comes right on the phone and confronts it.
Can I tell you something? That's class.
That's right.
And I think you got the right idea. You always call those that you got to call.
I love how honest you are, Michael.
There's always another story.
I love this guy.
You love Pat Cooper?
I listened to the show for years, Howard, and when he was first on, I was younger. I didn't get him. He is hysterical.
Well, he's a funny guy and a good guy too.
I don't care what he wears, Robin. Pantsuits, who cares?
They're jealous because they can't fit into
He looks great in his pantsuit. He really is. All right, listen. Go see Pat Cooper, Westbury, 3 p.m. this Sunday with Bob Nelson. Also see Pat at the Comedy Palace in
Bodyguard, you ladies and gentlemen. You watch for that movie.
And at Kutcher's August 25th. Thank you so much. Pat Cooper, you're the greatest. And we're going to take a little break and we're going to do some news for you right after these words.
Who this?
Cash.App, $milkcratemarauder. Venmo, @milkcratemarauder.
You stupid bastard.